Alright, hello everybody on my side. Welcome to the stream. So, just to give you a quick TLDR of what's going on, the marathon is run ahead of schedule. Woohoo! We love it when marathons run ahead of schedule. The current run that they're doing has an estimate of 30 minutes, is about to finish in approximately 7 minutes time, probably earlier knowing our luck. The run before that had an estimate of 55 minutes and finished in 35. Jesus Christ. So they went 20 minutes under estimate. They were too fast. So we've went from being, oh yeah, we might be on time too. Oh God, we're like almost up soon. So the goal of this evening is just a nice Classic Trilogy run. We're going to do the Classic Trilogy run, and then after the Classic Trilogy run, we'll probably go raid off into HUDs, as I know they'll be doing Curiosity later on tonight. So we'll be going from one to the other, and hopefully you'll just be having a good time with it. Other than that, sit back, relax, enjoy, and get ready to have some fun, I guess. That's me plans. Right, so you get muted because I want to listen to you later or see you later when you come up. But right now, you get the mute, so we don't get to hear you on, and then it's fine. But yeah, they are almost ready to go. I will have chat up. I have all the chats up and running. I will, of course, be doing marathon-style commentary, so we'll be going Newman through the commentary. But I will be seeing you. I will be responding to messages as and when I can. Please note, though, I probably won't be responding to you directly because that, yeah. We'll be focusing on doing the big stuff. I'm just looking forward to it. At least I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be great fun. I cannot wait for this. But yeah, without further ado, I'm just actually going to practice Green Hill here. So I'm just going to get a practice run going so we don't do it. Ads over? Yeah, it's like it was the start of the stream. It was like it was the start of the stream when we run the ads. What'd you miss? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing, Bonjos. We are just getting ourselves set up, ready for the run. The run is going to start in approximately 9 minutes time, as marathon runners are way too fast, and apparently we're going way ahead of schedule. That means bonus runs. At least for them, anyway. For me, it means, oh God, I have to get up and ready to go. Thankfully, I was already there. But yeah, we're going to be having fun. It's going to be good fun. I am ready to go with the races. We're just going to have a good time with it. At least that's my plan, anyway. Gonna wait until they say they are ready to go. They're almost ready to go, I think. Again, I'm just doing some practice here. Get myself warmed up, ready to go. See if I can get myself a decent time. And it'll be good fun. I've not done like a solo marathon run of this in a long time, so I'm looking forward to just seeing how well things go. I imagine they'll go well. I shouldn't have rolled there. I shouldn't have rolled. I should have just ran right under it. But it's fine because it's 1, then 2, then 1. Don't need the invincibility for it. I'm good. Yeah, there you go. I'll just hit the 25. Ideally, that would have been a little bit faster, but it's fine. He's fine. He's fine. We leave it as is. Ba-ba-ding. Feel like your karma's come back around. In what way? Like, in good ways, I hope. Not bad ways. Right about now, it's time to rock with the biggity butt bumble. Bum to the bum to the bum to the bass. Bum to the bum to the bumble. What got posted in the numbties? Ah, well, yeah, okay. Yeah, in that case, the answer is worse. In that case, the answer is worse. Yep, understandable. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Yep, understandable. I see what you're talking about. Do-do-do-do. I hit your butt because you're Eggman. Oh, yes, you are. I'm get you. And away we go. We shall go fast. We shall do what we do. Speedy run, going fast. That's what I want. Cause I'm murder speed run. I'll not unmute that until they tell me I'm ready. Because I don't want to interact with their... I don't want to interrupt the run that they've got going on right now. Not that they'll have me live, but like, you know. But yeah, again, just a little note, as always, it's in the pinned message. The mods will keep you all up to date with it as well. It is going to be full-blown marathon commentary, meaning I'm not going to really be looking at chat too much, but I will be responding to comments that I see, and we'll be doing what I can with it. But other than that, it's going to be marathon speedy-style commentary. Have some fun with it. I'm looking forward to this. Looking forward to this. It's going to be good fun. He's going to be good fun. Don't you hit me yet. Thank you. Do do do. Going to run fast, no get squished. Gonna do a damage boost. Once I've done this, new up we go, go right through. Then I jump up and I get right through. Oh, don't hit the lava. Yeah, I think they're on, like, the final level, and then that's going to be it. Yeah, 8 of 8. They're on the final part, so they're going to be finished up fairly soon, which will be nice. Do-do-do-do-do-do, because we're early, and we do a run. It's like, how early is early? Yes. We were meant to be starting until 6 o'clock, but they decided no. Singing is never planned, no. Singing is never planned. Just depends what happens with it. We just go with the flow. At least that's the idea, anyway. I know, right? Good luck I decided to do wrap up early on it. The wrap up warrior was very important to me, yes, yes. Important to me and the wabbits. He's just gonna look at me and go, shut up. Nice jumps. There you go. Oh yeah, 100%. It's not a marathon run without those. Oh, I'm getting hit here. Yeah, knew it. That's fine. Still want that though. Oh, I'm not making this. Nope, knew it. That's fine. No, I bet. I bet. You're absolutely right, Shaz. Alright, this is fine. We are ready to go on it, which is good. Boo, 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 boo. Whee! Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Nice, nice. Down the hole. Lovely. And that's GG. Alright, I'm going to just leave myself there like that. Get this all set up and running, so now they'll be able to hear me on that side. Right, we are getting ready to go on to the marathon. Wish us luck. Good luck, have fun, all that jazz. Just make sure it sets back to the default there. We've got that sorted. It's time for the marathon run. Thank you. I shouldn't need luck. We should be okay with this, but we'll see how it goes. That's why you aren't on Twitch. I am on Twitch, Renning. I'm on both channels. I'm live on my own channel as well, Renning. Are you not seeing me? It's like, that's why you aren't on Twitch. But I am. I'm on 4 channels, or I will be on 4 channels soon. Horizontal Twitch, vertical YouTube, horizontal YouTube, and retro gaming. We gonna be there. We need all the blesses for the run, by the way. We need all the ARG blesses in the chat. Set a world record, ARG, and stun the world. I wish. Not quite, but we'll try it. Not quite, but we'll try it. All right. We are getting ourselves set up and ready to go. Yeah, vertical YouTube, cripes. It's their messenger death. We got to adapt or get left behind, as the loving thing, as we say. Hi, Renning. Yeah. I mean, I might have been that far down the list, exactly. I can promise you I was definitely live. And we are ready to go, hopefully. Got that many people you're following live for once? Yeah, that's a good thing though. It means you got plenty to watch. You got plenty you can decide to watch, which is always a good thing. Hey, Snacks. How you doing? Marathon Run is just about to get underway. Oh, special stage jump scare. Do 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 do. It's the only time you're really gonna get to hear Sega on the run. You clicked on Virgo once, it was an error. Ah! Oh. Oh, good day, good evening, good night, and God bless. Good luck to you too. Hey, Nick, thank you for the good luck. Yeah, don't worry. I mean, if you're on the Virgo, I can still see you there as well, which is all good. But we're going to get ourselves ready. We're going to go for Marathon Run. It is going to be good fun. Just waiting until we get the go-ahead, and then away we go. Trust me, you'll know when it's marathon time, because I'm not going to shut up. He says as it goes really quiet. Wow! Exactly. It's like, but he never shuts up. Yeah. Called it. Do 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 do. He's just an old man at this point. Virgo vids on your speed. I watch a little bit of YouTube shorts, but that's about it, to be honest. Thank you. Obviously, you're all also aren't going to hear any alerts on that because I have them disabled sound-wise. You'll be able to see them, but you won't be able to hear them. So thanks for the 42 months, mate. Also, good luck with your run coming up soon, too. Supersonic's going to be running right after us. Well, not right after us. We've got Tempest Mask, then Supersonic, then another Sonic block, and then Tempest Mask here, which is great. All right, here we go. They are typing. I have counted to 20 in my head, but I do not know if I have counted correctly. I think I've counted correctly. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a classic Sonic Trilogy run. My name is Argick. I am a Scottish speedrunner extraordinaire, and I'm going to give you 2 hours of good fun of classic Sonic games. So without further ado, let us get ourselves underway as we're going to have fun here through Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and Knuckles. There's 3 games, but don't worry about it. We're going to go through, we're going to go in the thing. No, listen, I'm not doing math again. Don't you be saying that to me. I'm not doing math. We're going to go for it in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's heckin' go. We're going to do a marathon run here. As you all know, or maybe don't, we are playing as the Blue Blur, Sonic the Hedgehog. This is his first iteration, which means we can roll and we can jump. And honestly, that's about it. They didn't give him the spin dash yet. So we're going to be trying to go as fast as we can, using a number of different slopes to our advantage. If we are on a downward slope, I'm going to roll and I'm going to go as fast as I can. But not down that hole there, because if I go down that hole there, how did I not die? Normally, the camera is too quickly there and you fall down and you hit the kill plane. But we didn't have to worry about that. The good news is we will be doing RTA strats. So although I didn't get the jump there because I pressed jump and he didn't jump, quote one everybody, we do want to make sure we're finishing these levels over 30 seconds because If we take quicker than 30 seconds, we get a nice chunky 50,000 score bonus, which loses us about 6 seconds. So unless we can finish a stage in 24 seconds or quicker, we want to wait for the 30. So this stage will be a good example of it. We'll see if we manage to pull it off or not. I'm going to just roll through here. We're going to jump off that, bounce off this, come down here, get caught in the downwards ramp because it was a little bit slow there. So it's 1, 2, and 1. Straight over, up through, in, get the extra lives. Hopefully we won't need to lose any of them. That's a 24. So technically, I should have waited there because I'm going to lose a second in real time because now we get a lovely 50,000 score bonus. And you just gotta wait it out. There's nothing you can do here on this one, so that's what you've got to do. So we're just gonna go through, and we're gonna go through all the rest of the levels here, but we're now gonna go into Act 3, because Act 3 is the boss stage. For Sonic 1 here, each stage has 3 acts on it. 1 and 2 allow you to get the bonus stages if we were going for the emeralds, which we're not, and Act 3 is the boss stage. So we're gonna go and grab ourselves the invincibility and the speedy shoes. Invincible keeps us invincible for a little bit, as the invincibility stars do. The speed shoes gives us a massive amount of acceleration. Both of them together give us basically Supersonic, even though Supersonic isn't in this game, and we get to our first boss. As the boss comes down, we're just going to bounce on the boss. That's 4 hits already. 5, 6, giant ball moves at 7, and then 8 gives us the final hit there, and that is the boss done. Most bosses are going to take 8 hits as we go through these bosses until we get into Sonic 3 and Knuckles, where they decide to spice things up a little bit and basically make too many of the bosses take too many hits. God dang it. Yeah, this is why the score bonuses are, why the Sonic games are timed by IGT. They're actually not. They're timed by a weird little one that is RTA minus TB. So it is still RTA, but we remove the time bonus, and fancy people that know math better than I do have calculated the precise time that you need to remove for each of the score bonus countdowns. And it allows you to do RTA, still going fast, but not have to worry about timing with in-game time. It's really funky. It's also really dang confusing. So for marathon runs, we just do RTA, because it doesn't matter how well you are or how fast it is. It's going to take you how long it's going to take. That's the real time for you, you know? One takes real time. Real time is the time we go by. But yeah, welcome to Marble Zone here. The stage that a lot of people play and you go, why is this the second stage? This stage is too hard. We don't like this stage, and honestly, I kind of agree with them. We're going to do a number of damage boosts here. We're going to damage boost off this. This allows us to grab an early cycle up here, so we can navigate our way through, not get squished by the chandelier, or we'll have the song being sung, and nobody wants that. As we're then going to run our way through, big jump up over, don't get caught by the caterpillar on the other side, and finish the stage at a wonderful 1 minute flat, which is what we like to see. So we're just going to go through the rest of the stages here. Unfortunately, Marble 2 and Marble 3 are also kind of slow. This is where they didn't know if they wanted Sonic to be a platformer or if they wanted him to be a speedy boy. So they did it both ways. So we're just going to run our way through here, straight on this one, jump over and through on the button and down. This is then going to allow us to run through this section, and I am on a bit of a cycle here. He says as he immediately burns his butt, so I'm going to get burnt again. Yep, I'll just grab that as rings, and that's fine. Damage boosting works. Pazzy, you know I have the wrong things on these zones, but as long as I make it through there, I get the nice little damage boost, get pushed by the spike, and then onto the lava, where, once again, you guessed it, I'm just damaging. Nobody worries as long as I have 1 ring. When I don't have 1 ring, I'm going to panic. So the rings in the game are used to get in the bonus stage. They are also used to protect you. If you get hit, you will lose all your rings, but only 20 or so will appear on the screen, because if you had 100 rings and they made 100 rings spawn, the game would probably just crash. So we're not going to be doing any of that shenanigans here. We're just going to be going down through, round and in. As long as I have 1 ring, just like Sauron, I have the 1 ring to rule them all, and it's fine. So we're going to go through in round. Take a damage boost, get the invincibility, bounce from this, and see if I can get myself a nice little thing here. So we're going to 1 round up in, damage, jump, 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 jump. Oh, didn't get it up there. So that is based on a camera cycle. Cycles in this game can be done in 2 ways. They can be global, which means they were done from the moment I powered on the console, or they can be done from camera, as in an object. When it is not on screen, it is not loaded, and the moment it comes on screen is the moment it starts doing its cycle. Those chandeliers are camera cycles. You can land on the top of that one if you time it correctly. Unfortunately, we didn't there, so we lost just a little bit of time, but not enough to really worry about as we go through this. Making sure we get past the fireballs. Once again, they are all based on when the camera goes in. You can see these all moving. As they come on screen, they fall down. Same with the bats. They move the same way. Whereas some of the other things that are going to do little squishy things on us are based on the moment the game was on the title screen as we go through. But yeah, all it takes is going through it on this one. Speedruns suck the fun out of these games. So, Thomas Joseph, I'm glad you've said that, because this is a no major glitches speedrun. We will be going through the levels as intended by design. We will not be doing any of the level wraps, any of the zips, any of the things that skip over the levels. We will be doing all the levels as intended, just as fast as we can. So you're not going to see us going through walls that we're not supposed to, zipping at high speeds from left to right. You are getting to see classic Sonic as intended. So hopefully you'll get to enjoy it a bit more than the glitch runs, which very great, very hard to pull off. But I can understand where you don't get to see all the cool levels. You don't get to listen to all the cool music, right? So you will get to see some of your favorite stages in these runs here. But first, I've got a boss to take out. So we're going to take them out, and away we go, and we're going to go through it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and damage boost, and then we go. So there you go. That's how you like it. And away they go. That's what we want to see. So we're going to go up, through, in, and down we go. As we love it, which is nice. And that takes us through Marble Garden. We're now going to go enter Spring Yard. The springs of the yard are here to send us really fast. So we're just going to go through. We're going to go in. And we're going to have some fun with it. So Spring Yard starts off with a jump into a big jump straight over the springs. Don't get caught by the enemies, and then go up to the left here to grab some speedy shoes. Don't need the extra life, but it's nice to grab it for safety. We're now going to go all the way up to the very top of the level here, because they didn't put a ceiling. And we just going to go up and over. Big old jump. Don't fall down the bottom right. Lovely. Run off that. Keep the slope jumps to give us a nice big boost of height there. Off spring 1. Run away over. Hopefully not get bodied. Got bodied. Use the iframes to just get straight through. Dodge Randy and Orin. Land on the ring box down here. Nope. Randy said RKO. And away we go. So Randy and Orin, 2 enemies that kind of look like Sonic but aren't Sonic, decided to spin dash me out of nowhere and sent me back down the bottom on a spring. But 35 is fine for us on that one. And away we go. So, enter Spring Yard 2. Let's see if we can do fun bounces on this one. We're going to jump deliberately into this spring here, because that's going to then bounce us up the top. That allows me to bounce off, and then hopefully lands down here, not getting hit by the enemy. Up to the top, over through, dodge the spike balls here. Up and over, over and under. Off this, and then up the top. We're now going to play stay on the top side and don't get bodied. Nice. And then roll down here and see if I can time a jump. Ooh, wonderful jump. And then deliberately have to slow down because there's a red spring there that's trolling me. And then we run our way through. You're going to see Randy and Orin come at me again off the screen here. Keep a look at the left-hand side. There's Randy. There's Orin. They're both there. We're going to pass by them again. We'll see if either of them body me as we go for the top route. Ooh, bodied by Orin at the end there. Double RKO. Dang. Not good on that one. There's a top route to finish the stage there. You have to spring, you carry momentum. You can just go right through and it's quite nice. Instead, we get the bottom route, but because we got hit, we lose the rings, and we don't get the ring bonus, so it's kind of swings and roundabouts. Swings and roundabouts on that. Right, I've already messed this up. Let's see if I can salvage it. I'm not even going to try and salvage it. I'm just going to do this, and we'll go for it. I might have salvaged it there, actually, if I was risky enough. But we're going to play it safe for a marathon run. This is Spring Yard 3. It's a pain in the backside because we've got all these moving platforms. These moving platforms will crush me. So I'm going to have to wait for the cycle here because I was a little bit late. Didn't manage to get the early cycle. Wait for the platform to come back down. And then just jump up and on it. Then we're going to have to do 2 really precise jumps here from this section. Right onto that. Gives me enough speed to get right on the top to get up the top right here. Wait for that to go over. Jump on 1. Jump on 2. Jump. Oh, no, 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 no. I am not going to fall on that one game. Thank you very much. That's fine. We didn't fall down. That's the main thing. If I fell down, I would have to do another set of those boxes, and we don't want that. So good recovery there, bud. As we go into the secret hole to get pseudo supersonic, we have our speed shoes and our invincibility. Once again, pure invincibility, apart from being squished or falling into kill planes, but we ain't going to do that. And then we have the speedy shoes. Unfortunately, not really able to utilize them much because there's enough things that get in the way here, but then we just jump. I'm fine, let's go. Round, up and in, and then we go down here. We wait for the boss to come down. He's going to drop a spike at me. Grab a ring for safety. 1, 2, 3. Wait for him. 4. Wait for him. 5. Comes down. 6, 7, 8. Boss is done. Nice. And then we go on to one of the hardest stages in Sonic 1 history. Oh, it's Labyrinth Zone. I hope you all got air bubbles I hope you like water, because you're about to stay hydrated. So we're going to run our way through, and we're going to go for it and see if we can do good. I ain't going for bubbleless. Nobody asked for that. That ain't happening. So we're going to go through now. Labyrinth Zone, Act 1. We got a lovely little secret passageway that we're going to take through this stage. And we're going to just roll our way down. We're going to dodge the spike balls on chains. We're going to run away from all the grounders. So just away from you. Hopefully you won't hear the drowning music. If I can do the stage quickly enough, you shouldn't hear it at all, which will be very nice. So we're going to fall down here. We're going to bounce off this button. What this button does is it opens up that window. But then if we work our way back up to the top of the level, you'll see that there's been a hidden platform. Now, because I grabbed the bubble, I'm going to jump over there, because grabbing a bubble there will lock your movement when you first jump out of the water. This now gives us this lovely little hidden platform that's here. Takes us up to the top route that quite literally skips over the entirety of the stage. This is a dev-intended skip. You just press the button, you work your way back up. No labyrinth for you. Stage is nice and easy. You finish it within a minute. We love to see it. So we're just going to go up through here on this section, up through, round in, jump to the end, 1 minute later, and Labyrinth 1 is done. And that is what we like to see. Also, speaking of staying hydrated, for long runs like this, make sure you have your own. Bubbleless is really tough, but if you get it, you feel good. He says as he's never got it once, so I'm not even going to try it. But we're going to go through. This time you might hear a little bit of the drowning music on this one. We'll see how the stage goes. We're going to get past all the Orbinauts, past all the fish. Jump our way down here. So we go through this area. Jump up 1, jump up 2. And then, do we hear it? No, you don't. Nice. No music reset. So I'm on good pace there. I'm going to jump through, round in. Going to grab the invincibility. We're going to carry the invincibility as quickly as I can down to where an Orbinaut is. And if I can do it right, I'll get past the Orbinaut without lagging out the game and taking damage. So we'll see how this goes. So we're going to go through, down, round here. Nope, we're lagging out the video game. I'm sorry. I bonked off the wall there. The timing on this is super tight here. So we're going to lose it. We're going to roll under. We're going to take damage. But we didn't lag that much. Didn't lag the game that much, which is nice. So damage boost through the Orbinaut on the platforms here. Don't worry about the drowning music. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We love it. And then we go. What's my favorite of the trilogy? Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my favorite of the trilogy. There's just so much good stuff in that one that I will explain when we get there. So much to look forward to on it. And then Lab 3. Hardest stage of the Labyrinth zones, because those are the only 2 rings I'm going to grab. So we're going to carry these rings from now to the end of the stage. This is an interesting twist on the boss fight here, because so far, you've seen 3 bosses. It's get 8 hits, profit, away you go, etc. This one, we don't actually need to fight the boss. We just need to escape the labyrinth. Unfortunately, the boss is in the way, causing mischief. So we're going to run our way through here. I am not attempting bubbleless. Bubbleless is where you get through this entire underwater section without needing any of the bubbles. I'm going to need a bubble. In fact, I might need a bubble long before now. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I'm still going to risk it. Marathon dangerous strats. Here we go. Come on, bubble. Please spawn. We're live on Retro Gaming Live. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the bubble. I appreciate you. Don't you hit me, Orbin up. Ooh. Ooh. Drowned, go away. We're fine. We're fine. Those bubbles can be really mean. They are based on when you see them. I'm still going to hit the checkpoint for safety. And then away we go. That's the way we go up here. So we're going to go up 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to play the bounces where it's big jump, little jump, little jump. And by that, I mean if you hold the button, you'll jump higher. But if you let go of the button, you'll jump a little bit lower. So we want to do a little jump, big jump, big jump. Little jump, little jump. Grab the ring, the shields for safety. And then we get the boss here. So we can 8-hit on this boss. Nobody wants to 8-hit on this boss, because you're being chased by the water. Deliberate damage boost here. So it just allows me that. No! No! Well, it's just got a whole lot more dangerous. So now I'm under a time limit. Dun, dun, dun. So we tried to sneak by him. We couldn't sneak by him. We now have underwater physics as we go here, as well as making sure we don't get bodied. The timer is going to run out fairly quickly. And do baby jump, and then big jump, and then big jump, and then wait. I know it sounds dangerous, but you wait, and then you go for it. And we're safe. Don't you run me over, mister. Run away! If he hits you as you're on that capsule, he still kills you. It's bad. He's really bad when he does that. That didn't happen to me recently. No, not at all. It did. It was embarrassing. But there we go. Labyrinth is complete. We made it through. And now we get a reprieve in Starlight Zone. Really chill stage. Nothing much we need to worry about on this one. All you need to know is top route is best route. Sonic games generally have a number of different ways through a stage. Split into top route, middle route, bottom route. And in this case, for Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and Sonic 3, top route is generally considered best route. There's a few exceptions, but more of them when we get to them. So we're all good. We're all fine. And this is what we want. As long as you have your backups and you recover. And then I'm just going to slide and stop, wait for the 30, and save myself the real time. Let's go. Save my real time. Normally, I like to slide into the DMs there, but if it's after 24, you don't want to do that. What got me into running the classic Sonic Trilogy? So for me, it was actually a streamer I used to watch named Big John. Once I got into speedrunning, like I first got into speedrunning with Sonic Adventure DX. Nice jump. And then Sonic Mania. And I was watching a streamer called Big John who did a marathon run of the classic Sonic games. And he did something known as the Sonic 8, which contains the trilogy. And I thought that looked really cool, and I wanted to do it myself. But it meant I had to learn the trilogy. It also helps that the trilogy is a set of games that I grew up with as a kid. So nostalgia is very powerful. So we do that, and we went there. And that's how it worked for me. So saw that, decided wanted to get right into it. And now I'm hooked. But that's what I do. That's how I got for it. Just seen a runner, went, I want to do that. And I did it too. Starlight 3. This is where I'm going to play it safe. And I'm going to do my babby strats. And by babby strats, I mean I'm rolling down the hill. Because if I roll down the hill, it takes me up to the seesaw. And the seesaw lets me see up. And then seesaw. And then jump on one into the middle here. Gets me just enough height to get up there. Once again into the middle. Gives me a bigger boost to get up there without having to do it twice. We're then going to run across the opposite route here. Get through. Do the roll again. Run it. Round the other side. Up, down, round, through, in, round, stop. And poof. It's the wall. And then you go for it. This is your run. This is my run. You want to trade? Can I have one of your F-Zero GX runs? Yo, David, how you doing? This is what they're going to run through. We're going to go up and around the side here. Onto the boss. Can I time this right? Let's find out. Jumps one. Gets the hit back. Up the side there. 1, 2. Nice. Okay, good timing. We go through. It's the button. We're going to wait in the seesaws now. He's going to go 1. He's going to go 2. We're going to hit 1. We're going to hit 2. I'm going to see if I can get a jump. Nice. Hitting on the backside there. Booyah! That boss can go wrong if you get the wrong timing on it. We got good timing and an extra hit, and that makes me very happy. Because that means that was a quick stage. Flawless boss. Very nice. As we now move into the second last set of levels here. Scrap Brain Zone. So we're going to run our way through here. I'm going to see if I can make an early cycle on this. Probably not, because I'll probably get caught by this. Let's see what happens. There's the button. We go through, we go around. Can I get up in this without falling down? I did not. I fell through it. So through the ice cream sandwiches. We're just going to jump. I've already missed the cycle, so I'm not going to worry about it. So we're then going to land in this section. We're going to wait for the platforms to come up. 1, 2, and over we go. We're then going to take down to the middle right here. Checkpoint for safety. Jump over both fires. Land on more of the ice creams. And wait for the platforms to appear. We get 1, we get 2, we get 3. We're then going to jump over. Make sure we jump over the caterpillar, because there's a chance that it hits you, and that's dangerous. At 1, 2, 3. We then go through the section, get past fire number 1. Wait for fire number 2. And then straight to the end of the stage. And that's that. Hardest part of that stage is waiting for the fire, because if you hit the fire, you fall down, and there's a 50-50 chance that you go right through the platform. Lovely. Yes, the blueberry and lemon flavored ice cream sandwich. Don't taste that nice. I don't sound that nice. No. Scrap Brain 2, arguably, in my opinion, the hardest stage in the game to do fast. We've got a number of these spinny gravity platforms alongside really interesting cycles you want to try and make here. So we're going to run our way through, jump up in through, deliberate damage boost through the fire and the flames, and then we'll carry on. We're going to just jump over that. Nope, gets absolutely bodied. So grab the rings for safety. That's what I get for making a Dragon Force joke. We're then going to go through, get bodied by the iron ball here, run over the other side, roll it through. As long as I've got 1 ring, we're fine. So they go through, jump up 1, jump up 2, don't get squished. Thank you. Thank you. Roll under the lightning, jump up over the ramp, because upward ramps are slow, and see if we can get the big old box bounce. Can I time it right? Big old box bounce says what? Nope. Landed right in the middle of them there. So unfortunately, because I landed in the middle of both boxes, it stole my momentum, which is never fun. So we now just have to roll it through here. I might get under that, actually, which is nice. Game, stop being nice to me after you're being mean to me. It means I can't be angry at you. But unfortunately there, we were wanting to do a big old fancy momentum bounce, but because we landed in the middle of it, we did not have the momentum given to us, and we just got bodied. So we're going to run to the end of Scrap Brain 3 now. Or should we call it Labyrinth 4? Because this stage is massive. And I'm going to finish it in 30 seconds without cheating. At least I hope I am. We're going to see what happens. We're going to jump down into the hole. The first thing you need to do is press the button that moves the platform and then race the platform down. If you do not race this platform down or it beats you, you are in trouble. If you land in here, though, you can finish the stage in about 34 seconds. We're going to land down here. We're going to make sure we don't get hit by the spikes on either side here. We're then going to run under the steel balls, jump to make sure we don't fall through any of these little passageways until the very end segment here. This then lets me go through, just keep the speed running, jump, land down this one, fall down the end here, bounce off the enemy, and believe it or not, you're at the end of the stage. So we just wait for the enemy to come out there. 1, 2, 3, up, 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 and job's done. And that's it. But there's an entire full stage below you there. In the final zone here, we have got 4-3-2, 4-2-1, 4-3. That is the order of the Pistons. And Arg just messed it up, so now it's all random. Well done, bud. You missed the hit. So there's 3. So are you still going to be 4-3-2, 4-2-1? So technically, you might still be 2. You are 2. Okay. So 4-3-2. Are you still going to be 4-2-1? Okay. If you miss the hit, does it still stay in the sequence? Oh, this is interesting. Today I'm learning. So 4-3-2, 4-2-1, and then 4, and then the final hit that I missed will now be random. Anybody, any guesses what the number might be? So that should be the second last hit, but we know it's not. So now the last hit is going to be random. What's it going to be? It was 2. Ah, and I didn't get it. It was 2. Okay, so now I know it's 4-3-2, 4-2-1, 4-3-2 if I need it. Good to know. Today we just scienced. That's a good number. Also, decapitation. He's gone, and that's the end of Sonic 1. So we're just going to do that. We're going to reset the game. We're going to jump immediately into Sonic 2 from one game to the next. Only Sig, never ga. Sig. And that's that as we jump into Sonic 2. Now, Sonic 2 gives us the Spin Dash. The Spin Dash is a high-speed, momentum-based movement ability that we love to see in this game because it allows us to go really fast, really quickly, and allows us to go from a standstill up to maximum speed. Don't worry about the wall there. It don't exist. So we're going to go through, and we're going to have a little bit of fun here. I'm just going to skip all the way over that. Going to go around here at the top. Oh, almost got the bounce. But not quite getting the bounce on that one. We are piano rolling on my controller here. I should have waited for the 30 and I didn't. But we are piano rolling on the old school classic controller. I am rolling my thumb over those 3 buttons. If you do it twice in quick succession and release basically the frame after, you'll get a frame perfect spin dash, which gives you a nice big boost of speed. And there I just wasted 5 seconds because I went on the 29. Good job, me. But yeah, our main form of movement through this game is going to be the spin dash. As long as we know we're in an area with a large straight or it has an item in the way, we're going to want a spin dash. We still, of course, have our jumps, and our buddy Tails is with us. Or as I like to call him, the Orange Ball of Chaos. The Orange Ball of Chaos is going to be following us. He might be useful and get some hits on the bosses for us. He might also be a pain in my backside. Which one is he going to be today? We'll find out soon. So we're going to go through on this one. It is important to get 30 seconds because getting less than 30 seconds gives you 50,000 points, which is a lot of points, which is nice, but you don't really want to get that amount there. So now we just get 1, 2, roll back in the other side, and get the final hit. Nope, his nose is coming off, and we get the final hit there. There you go. His nose came off, his wheels came off, he's flying away, and away he goes. And that's Emerald Hill. But But yeah, the main improvement in this game is, of course, the spin dash. We now also have something known as the speed cap as well. Sonic can move a specific maximum speed. However, there is something known as the airspeed cap. The airspeed cap in this game is where you're moving at a really fast speed on the ground and then you jump. If you're jumping and you hold a directional input, you will dramatically slow down. This is known as the airspeed cap because you have a slower maximum speed in the air. We're going to use that to our advantage. We go round 1, we go round 2, we go round 3, and we jump. Because we were holding the directional button there, it slowed us down. But because the platform wasn't there, I missed it. So there you go through that one. Is Sonic Only not allowed? You can run with Sonic Only if you like. But I'm a content creator, and I like making content. And Tails provides content, so I bring him with me every now and again as well. Sometimes Tails is a little troll, and sometimes he's really funny. Both of them together gives us content. So yeah, we didn't get the jump there because I let go of the jump button just a little bit too early and it just capped his height and he fell back down plummeting to the air there. But it's fine. We're now going to do a little bit of a trick. I do a 3-tap spin dash. I go through, I hit the enemy. This desinks Tails from me. I then go like this and jump through and Tails opens the door for me. And because Tails has opened the door and I've hit the background transition layer, it allows me to skip half the stage. It is legal in speedruns because we are allowed to do that. And then I come up here, airspeed cap, jump, nice. And then jump out through here, jump up through here. So stage 1 might have not went well, but stage 2 has went beautifully. Let go of the directional button, so I maintain my speed. Lovely speed there. Keep Tails flying because he's going to troll me if he doesn't. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Tails keep flying. Don't hit me no more. Oh! That was me. That was a skill issue. I skill issued. I couldn't count. We're just going to jump down here. We'll keep maintaining the speed there. We'll fall down and we'll get the platforms back up there. We're then just going to run away and go to the boss again. Tails, stay flying. Stay flying. Stay flying. Please stay flying. I don't want to do it again. Stay flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Well done, Arg. Misses the 8th bounce and then falls down to the sploosh and has the water all over his face. Good job. About that content, yeah, I provide some of it too. Maybe. Maya made a boo-boo there. Tiny wee boo-boo. Tiny wee boo-boo. It was me. Right, into Aquatic Ruin as our next stage here. This one's fun because there's loads of these little slopes that you see in the ground there. Those micro slopes. They do actually matter. They do exist. If you do a jump on an upward micro slope, you'll gain a nice burst of height. If you do it on a downward one, you'll gain a burst of speed. The problem is, if you don't time it right, you're in for a bad time. So we're going to go through, and then we're going to go down the bottom here. I'm just going to keep holding the down button. This is not fine. Okay, game. We're playing Fight Me IRL. Okay, I got it. So, game's fighting me, and I'm fighting it. As long as I don't go down there, I'm okay. Don't you dare squish me, because you'll just push me into the ground. Spring, please. Second spring, please. Thank you. And spin dash to the end of the stage. Lovely. So what was happening there is hopefully you get hit by the fish. And when you get hit by the fish, it pushes you back to the solid platform. And you get to jump over, get the speed shoes, immediately land in water, lose the speed shoes, and then finish the stage. But that didn't happen. I fell down and had to take bottom route. Like I said, bottom route, not good route. Into Aquatic Ruin 2 though. Bottom route is good route. And you're about to find out why. So we follow this little platform down here. We hit the spring and we hold it down. If I can time it right, there's going to be a jump that we're going to try and do in here, see if we can pull it off. The game says, no, not today. We're a little bit too early in the jump there, so we had that. But that's okay, because now what we do is we just jump, spin dash, full 6-tap, hear the drowning music, don't panic. We've got plenty of time. Single tap spin dashes, or sorry, 3-tap spin dashes, single piano roll there. Takes you through, off the spring, don't get hit by the arrow. Nice, off to the boss. And away we go. Hi, Tails, how you doing, bud? Just going to jump over, hit the boss. He's got a giant hammer. As long as I stay up on the top here, he can't get me. And then I can just spin dash. And as long as his iframes are gone, I'll just bounce off him, back up to the platform, and the job's a good one. But yeah, little slope here. You can see him moving up and down on that one. These will come in handy later on when we do Hilltop Zone and more stages in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So we're going to go through. We're going to see what else we're going to do. But first, it's time for a bit of gamba. Remember, please gamba responsibly. And by that, I mean don't gamba at all because it's slow and you lose time. Into a Casino Night Zone. Going to start with the spin dash jump off the item box there. Please don't put me down the bottom route. That's fine. You put me down the bottom route. So spin dash jump, put me in the bottom route. We're going to go past these squishy boxes. Squishy boxes will squish me. As long as I take the top route, they will not squish me. So we're going to go through. We're going to wait for that to take us back up on the top side. And then from the top side, we're going to go straight over there. Grab another set of speedy shoes. Wait for the magical platform to take me down. This is going to take me over to the spring section. And then I get to have fun with a set of bumpers. So we're going to go through up on the bumper section. How are the bumpers going to be today? Well, they're going to be very plain, apparently. Nice angle there, Sonic. He's having a great time. No, not on the wall. Video game is trying so hard to make this a glitched run. And then up we go, back onto the area that we're looking for. So this is fine. As we then run our way across the stage here. 1, 2, land on the side, spin dash, full jump, lands off the platform here. Nice bounce, onto the flipper, up to the top, and then down to the end of the stage here. Lovely angle, straight through. Nice recovery. And away we go. Yeah, he was doing his idle sprite because the game does that, and I'm now stuck in the spin dash form. Still stuck in the spin dash. I can't get out of that now. Next stage, Act 2. The same as the first, but this time with a boss at the end of it. You might have noticed as well, from Sonic 1 into Sonic 2, they changed the act layout. There are now 2 longer acts with Act 1 and Act 2, with Act 2 having the boss at the end of it. I say they were longer, but you look at how quickly we finished them and you go, are you really sure they're longer? Yes, these stages are massive. You just don't get to see half the stuff. That was a nice bounce. All right, through the box, in we go. Down we go through here. Off the hamburger. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we get past the bouncies quite nicely. Nice. And excuse me. Nice cough there. Stages are longer, but they give you more speed. They do indeed. And then we come down the bottom here. Make sure we don't fall through the flipper because that's a glitch. Please don't fall through the middle of it. And then we get to the boss. So boss comes in. We're going to hit the boss once. He's going to get extended iframes. We then hit the boss twice, 3 times, 4 times. Oh. 4 times, 5 times, and then 6, 7, and 8. Good recovery there. Well done, Arg. But yeah, for some reason, this boss, its very first hit has extended iframes. So if you try and do the bounce strat from the very first hit, you don't get to do the bounce strat. How I dropped it on the 4th one? No idea. It just said no. But now we get to go to the crying baby zone. Because it sounds like a baby is crying. If you just listen carefully, the zone starts here. I'll let you hear it. Sounds like a crying baby. That baby's crying. We gotta go through the stage here. This one's a lot of fun because we got a lot of seesaws, we got a lot of micro slopes, we got a lot of big slopes, and a number of internal passageways as well. We also get to hear the crying baby noise once again once our invincibility runs out here. As we're gonna stay on the seesaws, get flipped up 1, flip up 2, and then off the spring, and release the spin dash at the top. It lets me up and over. We're now gonna go down into the fiery cave of destruction, where there's enemies waiting to cause fiery cave of destruction problems. But we're not going to let that happen. So we're going to not stay on any of these, not stay on that. Spin dash away, go down on the spring, up we go through the section, and then hope we don't get crushed. So we have the moving ground here. The moving platform is coming in. We want to make sure we do that, and then just spin dash. And then I get through it, and I make it through just before it goes up high. Very nice. Takes us up to the top section here. Why there's a checkpoint right at the end of the stage, I'll never know, but there is. And that is Hilltop 1. We're now going to go into Hilltop 2, which for me it's a fun stage. I quite like routing this one to try and go fast with it. It's a nice mix with some funky enemy jumps that we can do. Start with a spin dash jump at the very start, then do another spin dash jump, and then do, I guess, another spin dash jump. 3 spin dash jumps in a row. Then land on the spring all the way up the top, skips the seesaw down onto the other spring that takes us over to here, where we then just wait, fall down, spin dash, and the Orbinaut is ready to come and play. We get past him, we then go through another bridge, we land over the bridge area, not hitting the checkpoint because it's a bit slow to fall down there, and see what cycle of platform I'm on. That's a nice cycle. So then we wait for the platforms here to come up and down. We just jump up, run our way through here, not having to navigate it, bounce off the ring box to the end of that section, and you didn't even get to see the lava moving. So we go through up and round, and now I have to pray that I do not fall through the ground. What I mean by that is I'm going to land on the safety platform here. I'm going to wait here. I'm going to spin, face the other direction, because if you do a perfect spin dash off that pulley, face the right direction, you'll face into that wall, face underground, and perish. Thankfully, we didn't do that. So we're going to wait here. Tails, you're going to throw me, buddy? Let's find out. So we're going to roll in. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No troll from Tails. Tails just burns his butt, and we are good to go. Love to see it. We then finish, and that is that. As we now go to Mystic Cave, where we are going to go fast. We're going to have fun. It's a green and purple aesthetic that I love, and it has just a fantastic tune that's brilliant. So Mystic Cave Zone is where we're going to go. I'm going to make sure that I get all my stuff. Main thing you need to worry about Mystic Cave here is the party pit. The party pit is in Act 2. If you fall down it, you're going to be stuck in a spike pit with no way out, because it was where Hidden Palace was meant to be. But Hidden Palace was scrapped. Wow, Lightbug didn't actually hit me this time. So we're going to fall down this one. We're going to jump. We're going to roll. We're going to make sure we don't jump on that and get squished. This then allows us to take the invincibility to go the top route as we then run our way through. We're going to wait this side. We're going to jump off the spike, up through and roll. Squeaks us under that section, up onto the pulley. Pulley number 1 takes us up. Pulley number 2 takes us higher. And then I'm going to see if I can time a nice little thing here. Nope, I'm going to chicken out. Just spin dash my way to the end in a 41-second stage. Yeah, that stupid pit. Imagine if you fall down there, a supersonic with 100 rings. Thankfully, we ain't going to see the party pit. The party pit is on the bottom route. We're going the top route. We're going up. Why are we going up? Because up is good. So we're going to go to Mystic Cave Zone 2 on this section. We're going to spin dash our way over. Stay up on the top right here. But this one, I'm going to follow our way down to where a spring and invincibility is. This is going to take us up the top route. We then get one jump to get over here to stay on the top route. We then get a jump up this, jump up that, run our way through, and then jump off this at this slope to give us a nice big boost of speed. This takes us all the way down into the middle. We then bounce off the iron box apparently, spin dash jump over one, land up onto the spring, takes us back up, and guess what? We've skipped the party pit. So now we just come through here, we spin dash off you, spin dash down you, get bodied by you, it's fine, fall down here, hit the checkpoint, and away we go. That checkpoint's evil, because that checkpoint stops you from jumping back up the top, and there's no rings left. I'm going to see if the boss is going to be nice to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Grab a ring. 5, 6, 7, and 8. There you go. Youch. Big youch indeed. So you know how we said that this run is a no major glitches run and you're going to get to see most levels as intended? Well, there was a slight porky pie in there. We're about to do Oil Ocean 1, and you're not going to get to see Oil Ocean 1 as intended, but what we're doing is not a glitch. We're about to use our spin dash to our advantage. We're going to go through the first little part of this level here, and then we're going to go to the first little thunk platform that puts us in the air here. We're then going to spin dash all the way under the rest of the level. So all we're doing now is we're just going to spin dash under these platforms, because these platforms do not extend all the way down to the kill plane. There's a kill plane in the oil here, but as long as we don't touch it, we don't die. And because the platforms don't go all the way down, we can just spin dash under the stage. This allows us to get through the stage real quickly, real fast, not having to worry about it, but it is quite tight. Then we get towards the end of the stage here, where I do one more big jump towards the end here, get caught by the fan, and just roll right under it. And that's the stage complete. Still no major glitches, because all we were doing was spin dashing. And spin dashing ain't a glitch. If they didn't want you to do this, they would have put the kill plane up higher. Funny you should say that. They actually fixed it in Origins, but did it a different way. They made it so you couldn't spin dash in the lava. We figured out you can still just run under them. So even though they tried to stop us, speedrunners reign supreme. As we jump into stage 2 here, as we go through it on that one. Yo, Rotor Storm, how you doing? As we spin dash our way onto the little platform here off the enemy, it's going to go thunk. Up we go. And leg it to the end of the stage there. Thanks for jumping in that, Tails, and resetting its position. And then away we go. So we're going to go up onto the hidden spring. From the hidden spring, we grab the speedy shoes. From the speedy shoes, we're going to go up into this section. Carry the speed shoes all the way to the boss. Didn't want to bounce off that because I'm just hitting invisible walls in the sky. People say Frontiers is bad for invisible things. Well, try the classics. Secret invincibility is going to be very useful for a quick kill on this boss. Hit the wall, jump on, land it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Easy one cycle. Very careful though. If you are even a second late on that one cycle, there is a chance that you get the final hit on the boss the moment he despawns. And if you do that, hard lock the game, full reset, use level select, go again. But now we're going into Metro 3. Going back to the Pokemon Trainer stage. We got the Scythers, the Kinglers, and the Staryus. All ready to cause problems. Staryu using Self-Destruct. Kingler using Angry Claw or Mega Punch. And then Scyther using, I don't know, Swipe, I guess. But we're going to go through these 3 stages. These are the long stages, and I said 3 because for some reason they decided that this stage was the stage that deserved to get the Sonic 1 treatment and give us 3 acts through it. So the main thing is, as long as I see a lot of stuff on the ramps there, I want to use them as quickly as we can. Once we get on the nut here, we want to spin. Tails, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Disclaimer, I do not control Tails. Tails does what Tails wants. Normally, he would help me and be very speedy on those. Today is not that day. Tails is not being helpful. Tails does what he pleases. So we're going to fall down here. We're going to make sure we get caught by them. And round we go. And then we're almost at the end of the stage here. We're going to take a little shortcut as we jump up and over the segment. Hit the button. Spin dash immediately off this platform. Falls down the segment. And away we go to the end of the stage. Tails getting caught by the spring. He deserves that after what he did there. Good job, buddy. Good job. Tails trying to glitch the run. Yeah, that's Tails for you. Lovely, continue coming out there as well. Into Metropolis Act 2. Now they've decided to add lava. We love a bit of lava here. So much lava that it adds a bit of lag to the video game. We're now going to just bounce our way up around here. Scyther ready and waiting at the top there for me. We take them out. Their slashes disappear. We're going to then run our way through, do a spin dash, maintain as much of the speed as we can, making sure we don't hit any of the airspeed cap. Basically, let go of the directional buttons. Don't need those rings, even though it hurts me to leave them behind because they're wonderful. Don't know why I'm doing a spin dash there, but it just didn't exist. Please don't be... Oh, that was almost bad. Round we go through the section, up and round to the loop-to-loop half-pipe. Tony Hawk would be jealous as we then get Tails back here. You're going to be helpful, buddy? Please be helpful, at least on the 3rd stage. Never mind. Dodge the Scyther. Here comes the slash. Jump it up and don't get hit. Oh, I jinxed myself. Oh, and then I fall down. Unlucky, but I still have a ring, so it's fine. Where are we at on the cycles here? We're okay. I can still make that. And then away we go. So just a cycle too early there as we run our way through. Going to land on this platform that should be down. And then we go up. So we're not actually losing a terribly large amount of time for that, which is good. I swear to God, if you hit me, I see you. Oh, no, it despawned. That's fine. Big old jump over you. Tails! Why you take him out? What do you do to you? Spin dash to the remaining segment here. Jump up on the platform. Didn't quite make it. Spin dash, jump up and over instead. Tails, I need you to be good for me in the Act 3, buddy. Need you to not troll me. Please don't troll me, Tails. Otherwise, the nut is going to take forever. Yep, Tails just messing around. That's what he does. All right, here we go. Metro 3. This is a fun one because it's also very, very dangerous with a number of squishy segments coming up here. We don't want to get squished. We don't want to get caught. We want to make sure we run our way through the stage as quickly as we can. There's going to be a cycle that I'm going to try and make down in a section here. We'll see what happens. Video game said no squish. Very nice. We just jump over here. We fall down. We land on this. We fall down. And then we get to it. Is my cycle good or am I slow? I am well in time, which is nice for me. 1, 2, 3. They don't hit me. We go up. This guy should be moving to the side. Use it to move up and in. And then we get to have fun. So, this section here. Up the yellow spring. Do a full charge spin dash. Don't hold anything. You'll always land on the platform. If you hold the direction, you'll fall down to the bottom. So we're now going to wait over this section. We should be fine. We are. We spin. We wait. We jump. Tails. I need you to be with me, buddy. Are you with me, buddy? He's coming through. Okay, so let's see if you're going to troll me on the next section. Nice. Look at that lag, though. All the rings and all the gadgets in the game there make my poor Genesis lag out like nobody's business. So we're going to go through. We're going to go up. We're going to go through. We're going to go up. There you go. We're going to land it this time. Jumps over. Doesn't get hit with the crab. Tails, be nice. He's not going to be nice. He's not being nice. I can already tell you he's not being nice. Where are you? Get on here. There you go. Up, 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 up. Run, 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 run. If he's not here, this is so much slower than it needs to be. But he's actually here with us. Thankfully, they're not going to explode because we jumped on screen at the right time for them. If we were to slow down, they would start to activate and it would cause problems. So here we go. We're going to run through and run to the other side. Good job, buddy. Spin dash, jump over straight to the boss. We're now going to take deliberate damage boost through the balloons as we have 8 balloons we need to take out here. So spin dash through, get the balloon, get the hit. Takes them down, gets 3 balloons away already. We're then going to line ourselves up, hopefully not get bodied. If we do get bodied, we jump before the ring hits the ground. Because if Sonic hasn't jumped after taking damage, he will, unfortunately, not pick up the ring. And it'll just phase right through him, and it's really annoying. But the boss is done. And unfortunately, begins a trend of something that all Sonic runners and all speedrunners in general aren't fans of. It's time for an auto-scroller. And there's nothing I can do to speed it up. You get 2 minutes and 6 seconds of nothing but sky as we go into Sky Chase Zone. I'm going to grab a ring, and then I'm just going to put myself in the top corner here, and I ain't going to do nothing for the first 50 seconds of the stage, because it's an auto-scroller, and we just have to wait. So if you've got any questions, now is the perfect time to ask them. Almost at the end of Sonic 2 here, going to be jumping into Sonic 3 and Knuckles once we get ourselves through here. You will, of course, get to see Marge Kong, coined by Supersonic. If you look in the background here, you can see the wonderful clouds. One of the clouds that you'll see very, very soon looks like it has the shape of King Kong, but with Marge Simpson's hair. Don't ask me how they figured this out. I have no idea. I have genuinely no idea. Is a chili dog a sandwich? I would say a chili dog is a sandwich. Yep. What is the most troublesome moment Tails has done towards you? Most troublesome moment Tails has done for me. Honestly, probably that one time before I knew how to manipulate him for Hilltop, where I died 5 times and game over. I was not a happy boy that day. Do-do. Do-do. Alright, so now we're going to go down. If you keep an eye in the background here, after the Wing Fortress appears, you will see Marge Kong. That's the Wing Fortress. That's the level we're going to next. That's where the chicken jump is. I'll explain that later on as we go through Marge Kong. Apparently, it's King Kong with Marge Simpson's hair. And like, that's just how that works. Isn't S3 engaged 2 games in 1? Is it truly the trilogy or a quad run? I say it's a quad run, but it sounds cooler if you say it's the classic Sonic Trilogy. Until you do a Sonic 8, and then it's the Sonic 8 because we count it as 2 games instead of 1. AKA, we have our cake and eat it. I did not read the Fleetway comments growing up. And thank you for the questions. Now we jump back to our regularly scheduled speedrun. It's Wing Fortress Zone. Again, another big stage here, but we're going to have a little bit of fun messing around with some of the physics here, and specifically, some damage boosts. So we're going to launch ourselves over at the chicken. We're going to jump from the chicken. We're going to jump from the chicken. We're going to jump from the chicken. They always patch that twice. I don't know why. And then we're going to go through the other chickens. We're going to make sure we keep hold of the shield, lose the shield at this section, use the damage boost to go through here, land on the platform that comes down, wait for the platform to open up here, and then ribbit. Ribbit jumps over, ribbit, 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 ribbit. And then big old jump at the end, hit the checkpoint for safety, run our way over, about turn on ourselves at the top of this ramp for a spin dash jump. Onto the pulleys, up we go. And then believe it or not, we're almost at the end of the stage already. 1, 2, then we jump all the way up and in, and that is it done. So now, we jump into the boss fight. We're going to do a 2 cycle on this thing. I'm going to leave these rings lying here because I want to keep them for safety. Because we will be taking a deliberate damage here. We're going to go for 1. We're going to go 2. We're going to go 3. No, we're not. Wow, that was great. That went really well, Arg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. Still 2 cycle. Lovely, 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 lovely. Do. Final stage incoming. But first, we have this platform. We have this cutscene that we gotta wait on before we go through and do it as well. And then away we go on this one. So, we're gonna go through it. But hello to everybody watching over on the Retro Gaming Live TV channel. Everybody watching elsewhere as well. I hope you're all doing well and having a fun one. We're about to go into Sonic 3, but first, I have the hardest trick in video game history to do. We have Death Egg. That is no rings, 2 bosses, and 1 Omega Strat that I'm too old to do, and I'm not doing it. The Death Egg robot can be hit in 12 hits. You can do 12-0. Supersonic in chat can do it easily, no problem. Me, no, I'm doing granny strats. I'm going 8-4. I'm going 8-4. I'm going double cycle. I ain't doing that. That's not happening. So here we go on this as we go into Death Egg. Pull it to the boss. I'm going to start with a spin dash in the boss's hitbox here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release ourselves. Away we go. Get the remaining 4 bounces on his noggin. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that boss is done. I'm going to do Arg's granny strats because he's not brave enough to do 9, 3, 10, 2, 11, 1, or 12, 0. I'm going to stay behind the boss's butt here. We're going to go 1. We're going to go 2. We're going to wait for the flame to move. We're going to go 3. We're going to go 4. We're going to go 5. We're going to line ourselves up. We're going to go 6. We're going to go 7. We're going to go 8. And then we're going to wait for the boss to come down. As he comes down, we then grab 9 and 10. And then 11. And then the final one as he comes back down, and we charge our spin dash to the end here. Don't my granny strats, but don't knock them until you try them, because they work wonders for me. As we go to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Didn't even get a say on this one. Only say never, guys. We load it in and away we go. Now we have Sonic 3 and Knuckles. This is where we have fun. Not only do we have the spin dash, but now we also have the insta shield, the elemental shields, and more. And this is my favorite game of the trilogy to go through. So we're going to go through this one and go as fast as we possibly can as Knuckles begins to chuckle. And we run our way through on this one. We are also going to do a number of resets during this run, because believe it or not, there's some funky stuff that we can do with it. So don't hit the springs and we go through. So the insta shield here allows us to get a couple of frames of invincibility, which then allows us to also extend our hitbox and either hit enemies, hit item boxes, or even allow us to phase through things, but only temporarily. So we're going to get our cutscene boss here. I can hit him 8 times, but it don't matter. Nothing you do to damage here is going to do anything to this boss. We just have to wait. It's the cutscene setting Angel Island on fire, and away it goes. So we run our way through here. We're going to wait until it goes down, spin dash through, round in, jump off the enemy, grab onto the pulley there, and fall our way down. This is going to allow me to get a jump up the top here, and as we navigate through the stage, I spin dash, and we get to the boss. We're then going to be at the boss here. I'm going to wait for the boss to come down. We're going to go through the instant shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm deliberately waiting for 1 minute, because 1 minute is the time on this one. Unlike the other games where it's 30 seconds, in this game it's 1 minute, and 1 minute gives us a nice 10,000 score bonus there. You also see the first of our elemental shields. It is the bubble shield, and it goes brrr. Whoa. Shout out to Old Claw for the bubble shield there. The bubble shield allows us to do the bubble bounce. It protects us from drowning and will deflect projectiles. The bubble shield is going to be used a number of times throughout the run here, and we're going to be using it to use the extra height. We're going to be going and grabbing another shield later on in the stage here, which is about to use the bubble shield's bounce into a combo with its own one if things go right. So we're going to fall down here, hit the button, spin dash through, make sure we maintain the bubble shield, do a nice big bubble bounce down into the lightning shield. The lightning shield's active ability is a double jump. You can do a magnetic double jump on this one. You also magnetize rings towards you. Very powerful if you want to be supersonic. So this is our second of the elemental shields. There is a third elemental shield in the run as well. It is up there. It is the fire shield. More on that one later when we collect it. We're going to go to the boss fight now. We're going to run our way through. No sub-pixels to troll us here, which is very, very nice. And now we're going to speak some whale. Apparently, it knows the address, P. Sherman 42, Wally Way Road, Sydney. But yeah, we have got the ship here. It runs past. We're going to the boss. And then we're going to take the boss out, hopefully, in 2 cycles on this. So, we're going to go through. We're going to bounce with the lightning shield. You see the boss in the background. Screen unlocks, gives us our speed. I'm going to line myself up with where the boss is going to spawn. I'm going to jump in the air. Ooh, Tails is going to do it. Nope, no, we're not. Back up strats. Go on, Tails. Love you, buddy. And he's gone. So he did a good thing there. He helped us out. We still got the double cycle there. Appreciate the backup. As we then jump up, hit the capsule off screen, and then listen carefully. As the time bonus hits 0, You hear that noise, and as long as you hear that noise, that means the save file has been updated. That means we can skip all the end of level cutscenes and jump straight into the next stage, which is Hydro City Zone. So we got Hydro City Zone here. This one is a fun one because we are actually going to take the bottom route in this stage. If we want to go the fastest route, we have an invincibility and a spring that gives us a nice big boost of speed. And because we can spin dash on the spikes, we can then take the bottom route faster than we could take the top route. So we then come through here, we land on the spikes again, we just charge the spin dash, and away we go. Puts us into the fire section, away we go up to the top, launches us out to the side here, and then we lose our invincibility. Back to the Hydro City Tune. No, we're going to jump down here. We're not going to go around the end of the loop-to-loops there. We're going to hit the spring, maintain a nice big boost of speed here. I'm going to do a roll, hopefully going to not get caught by it. We've not got a lot of speed there, that should be fine. I'm going to wait for that to move down. Once it moves down, I'm going to jump halfway in the waterfall, do the insta-shield to head off the enemy, spin dash my way through, and then head towards the boss. The boss is the washing machine. All you need to know about the washing machines is they live longer with Calgon. Except for not really, because I'm going to spin dash up the top and I'm going to hit him off the screen anyway. Only hit him once. Lovely, that went well. So there's 2. We're going to wait for him to come back down. And then we go through. Wait for it. 3. Spin dash for 4. Tails grabs rings there. That's good. There's 5. Wait for the boss to come down. And 6. Mini bosses take 6. Standard bosses take 8. The only exception... well, we're not going to speak about that. That's going to be one that comes in later on. You'll find out later when things get very hot. Yes, into Act 2. Normally, this is where I would do Baby's first level rap. And I call it Baby's first level rap because it was the first level rap that I actually learned. But this is a no major glitches run, so we're not allowed to do it. Instead, we will escape this giant wall that is about to crush us to our doom. Going to grab all the extra lives again as we go through. And then we spin dash our way up none of these. We don't need to do full charge spin dashes, so I just do a 3 tap and away we go. Gonna make sure I don't get squished coming through this section here. They were going to squish me if I did that. So we're going to make sure that does not happen. We're going to go up to the top route here. We're going to make sure Tails doesn't get in our way. However, we will need his help a little bit soon. So we're going to go through this area. 1, 2, jump down, over, jump up, get that. 1, 2, 3, lovely. Wait, spin dash, go round, down the bottom side. 1, 2, hold it, don't get sub-pixeled, nice. Up to the top here, grab the 8 rings, or grab 7 of them. Didn't quite make the cycle there, unfortunately. That's fine. So then we jump up into this section, we go through, up the top. 1, 2, 3. And then this is where we're going to have a little bit of fun. Take out enemy 1 and 2, spin dash, go to the top here, spin dash again, jump on the second ramp, and a big old bit of air, and we're on the ceiling. And what a feeling that is, because that skips a nice big chunk of the stage. Nothing up there to stop you. That is perfectly legal in the speedrun. But then going to land on this platform down here, spin dash, time a jump. Up we go to the very top. And that allows us to skip that other segment as well. Segment that should take you about 2 minutes, done in 2 very precise jumps here. We then just line ourselves up, we go and find our buddy Knuckles and head to the boss fight. Hashtag not a glitch. It's not a glitch. All you're doing is spin dashing and jumping, and you're going to somewhere you're allowed to go to. So it is not considered a glitch on this one, which is very, very nice. We're now going to go to the boss fight. We're going to line up on the dark panel here. So we just line up on this. We then jump, hit the boss with our insta-shield. And if I position myself correctly, I'm on the edge of the whirlpool that he brings up, allowing us to get the remainder of the hits, and the boss is quickly dispatched. And away we go. Love to see it. We're now going to jump in a Marble Garden, significantly better than Marble Zone from Sonic 1, but only just. Again, significantly better, but only just. So we're going to grab the lightning shield at the very start here, hiding in a little secret cubby hole, but you just hold down, you roll right into it. This double jump is going to be very important for us to navigate through this stage quickly. We don't have to activate that because we can just do a single jump up the ramp. We come across this way, we leg it. There's going to be a set of crushers coming in our way. The crushers are not there. That's very nice. We can then just double jump our way through this segment, double jump our way over the giant spinny, and land on our spinning top. So we go through on this segment. We go over, round to the top section here. Double jump up there, spin dash through, land into the second area where we're going to get our speedy shoes. So we've got 3 sets of spikes here. We jump down, we land in this section. Speedy shoes. Around, and we need these speed shoes to do a big, big jump. So we've got a big, big jump here. We're going to go down. We're going to go through. We're going to go around. We're going to go up. We're then going to big old double jump up there. onto the spinning top that then allows us to double back on ourselves. We need the spinning top to bust through that wall there. This allows us to then get another extra lightning shield if we lost it, which we didn't. We're then going to navigate our way through some of the shenanigans that's going on here. Tails going to get bodied by everything that he touches. As we're then going to go through down at the bottom here. Land our way to the mini boss now. Let's see if we get subpixeled. Subpixels are a pixel that is, well, it's a thing that is smaller than the size of a pixel and will just eat all momentum that you have. They're really annoying. Thankfully, we didn't get hit by it. Oh, I got a fifth hit there. Very nice. So we're going to go through. Where's the boss? There's there. Lovely. Beautiful boss fight. Yeah. I'm doing good. I'm having fun. Yeah. So now we're going to go through on this one. We're going to take our ring bonus. We're going to take our lightning shield. We're going to use that to have fun with the slopes. So this stage has a lot of very, very steep slopes here. And we're just going to try and use the lightning shield to kind of just circumvent and just get over them quickly without worrying about it. And then we're just going to jump off that enemy, get out of his way. And then we're going to take the top route. There's going to be a little bit coming up here. They're going to want you to do a spin dash. If you don't do a spin dash, you get sent down the bottom route. We don't want to get sent down the bottom route. We want to get sent up the top route. We're going to double jump off that, double jump off that. This is going to give me my spinny platform. We're going to take the spinny platform and we're going to ride it all the way up against the wall. That way we know we've hit where we need to go. Round to our other side. Bounce off this once the ground disappears. And double jump our way over. Hopefully not getting bodied by the evil porcupines. Big spiky platforms there. They're very evil spiky boys. And then we hit our only spinny that we actually need the platforms for. We then wait, we spin, we get under it. Lovely. Gets a nice movement there. Gets the double movement up the hills. No pulleys required. And now we're going to have a little bit of fun. Jump off that. Ooh, nice timing on the double jump. Double jump on this. Lands at the top there. Didn't quite get on the spinning top. And then away we go. Yeah, I see you all talking about some of the great music coming up later on. Brad Buxter, of course, working on the epic tune that is known as Ice Cap. And yes, Michael Jackson did work on some of it, but wanted to be uncredited. So we grab our final shield for the first time in the run, the Fire Shield. The Fire Shield will protect you from fire and flame. It'll protect you from projectiles, and it gives you a really nifty Fire Dash. Fire Dash, brilliant for getting top horizontal speed there. Make sure I don't get bodied by that because that would be really bad. So now I can just use my Fire Shield to get myself up to my maximum speed that I need on that one, which is nice. And away we go. And then up to the top here, wait for this to just come through. And then we're up. And it's really nice. So we run our way through. 1, 2, 3. Jump through, in, over. Nice jump, actually. Arg, don't normally get that. Straight roll over and into the jump. This gives me on the quick cycle to get a 215 level. We're not going to stand in this lovely little place here because we have the Fire Shield. I can just immediately jump. So we're just going to jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 hits. Not great there. But we'll grab 6 and 7 on this. So I'm just going to wait for him to come up here. And we're going to go 6 and 7. Wow, I didn't get enough hits. That's all right. Tails, get him. And then we'll grab our pixel up the top. Hi. Thanks, Tails. I love the design of this boss fight because it is Tails carrying Sonic all the way through it. And Tails has infinite flight, which is awesome. It's just really fun. But now we're going to the Carnival. This stage is very smooth when done correctly. So the Carnival has a lot of bouncy balloons here. It's got a lot of bumpers and a lot of red and yellow springs. Thankfully, this is the OG, which means it's got enough oomph. If you know, you know. If you don't, play Sonic Origins. As we're then going to go through the giant cylinders here. The goal is to try and navigate my way through the stage without getting bodied by too many bumpers and land on the wheel without getting trolled by Tails. So far, we've managed to do 1 of 3. So now we're going to see if we get caught by any shenanigans here. Let go of the buttons. Game said no. Nice. So no trolls here. We do a Fire Dash jump onto the slope there. Gives us enough height to get up the top. Then spin dash through. And would you believe it if I turned around and said, that's the end of the stage. There you go. End of the stage here. We're now going to get to the boss fight. The boss is going to come down. We cannot damage the boss ourselves. Instead, we have to hit his Beyblade back to it. What we're going to do is we're just going to make it vulnerable. It's going to sit there. It's going to get hit by it once. Then we're going to do it again for 2. And then 3 and 4 are going to do the exact same thing. And job's done. And that is the boss. Lovely job. And he's just going to balance on there because that's what we want to do. And there we go. Act 1 done. Going into Act 2 now. This is where we're going to have fun with magnets. Specifically, giant magnets like to launch you at high speeds. All I need to know is that there's one coming up, and if I can get it to Damn it, I finished it 1 second too fast. Never mind. So much for me doing RTA strats there. I finished it 1 minute, 1 second too fast there. We're going to listen to Dad. Listen for the 5. Once you hear the 5th noise there, you jump up. It takes you to the top right. We're going to run our way through here really fast and head towards Knuckles. We have a number of these bumpers that are going to be really annoying, but today it's actually being nice. That bat is totally fine. Don't worry about it. There's nothing wrong with that bat. You saw nothing. Remember, this is a no major glitches run. That's not a major glitch. No. So we're going to go through now. We're going to have him turn the water off and raise the water up. Why he's raising the water up? No idea. He just is. So we're going to go through. We're going to grab our bubble shield again to go. Wow. Bubble shield is here. That'll protect us from the water. Tail's already taking the platform out for us, which is nice. We now have the evil barrels of doom that will crush you if you're not careful. So we want to make sure we don't get caught by them. As we run our way through, we've got the balloon bubbles. They give you air if you didn't have a bubble shield, but we have the bubble shield, so we can use this to our advantage as we then run our way through. I'm going to go risky. Ooh, no squishy. No squishy is very good as I navigate my way down this section while the water is still there. Look and see where that is. Use the water still being there to get through with this. Then deliberately lose my bubble shield because the water is going to come down anyway and we need our insta shield. The only downside about the elemental shields is that they remove access to your insta shield. So we need to get rid of it. And the reason we need our insta shield is for this. Because we just jump through that with the insta shield. It breaks them both from the underside and allows us to take the shortcut. So then we're going to go up through this side. We'll do a spin dash jump so we don't get sent up to the very top route. This allows us to then go put the lights back on and head towards the end of the stage. So spin dash round up through. 1, 2, 3. Run our way through. Spin dash in. And then guess what's coming? The one, the only, the main barrel of doom. Press up and down and the barrel moves. But if you were like me as a kid, well, you probably did the jumping strat instead. So we're going to jump our way over here. We're going to land on this side. It allows us to skip going up and down and all around. And we get past all the bumpers, which is nice. Nice ring count. Unfortunately, we're going to use it. But then the barrel is gone. And we can head towards our boss, which is always good stuff. The evil barrel. The barrel of doom. Oh, hi, Knuckles. I thought you said you didn't chuckle, man. You keep chuckling. Oh. All right, we're going to get our boss. Our boss is going to come in. We are going to take a deliberate damage boost here on the 6th hit here. 5, 6. Damage boost. And then the boss is gone. The reason we do that is so we lose the rings, so we don't get the massive ring bonus, because our time bonus is really small. We want our ring bonus to be equally as small. And once you hear the da-ding, we just reset, we skip the cutscene, and we end up in good old Ice Cap. So now we end up in Ice Cap. You get the tune, and the first basically 15 seconds is this, so I'm just going to let you vibe. Let you vibe with it. And that's what we love to see. Now the level can begin in earnest here. This stage has a number of moving platforms that we move based on the speed that Sonic hits them at. The faster he hits them at, the higher they go up to their maximum height. We've also got the annoying pushy platforms. You'll see the pushy platforms in a minute as we're going to land on one of them. And we're going to bring this into the area we need to go to. I'm going to spin dash, so the moment that wall breaks, it allows me to get through the second one. Grab a lightning shield from the left-hand side, because this is going to let me navigate the rest of the stage faster than I otherwise would be able to. So we land on that. It doesn't matter if it's full speed, because we have the double jump. This one, we just double jump straight over in the spring, and then we double jump our way up the top. We're then going to land on to this section where we just spin our way down the bottom, not getting squished by the 2 giant pillars that seem to be moving by themselves. Don't ask me how that works, I don't know. Secret tunnel. through the mountain here is a quicker route than going down the bottom, jumping over the ice spikes. And then we get to the pushy block. So we come around this section, jump down, pushy block is there. We're going to push it to the other side, not into the wall, because that would be bad. And then we just push our way down. So we go down this section. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Do not be on the right-hand side of that platform when it disappears. It will crush you. Ask me how I know. I learned that one the hard way. So we're going to go through that. We're going to spin dash down as we go through the mountain. Through the secret tunnel. One more secret jump here where we don't hit the platform. We just do a nice big jump and it takes us to the end of the level. And we get our boss with our lightning shield. Is going to give us a lovely, wonderful big old jump here. So we wait for the boss to come in. We get 1. We get 2. We get 3. We get 4. We get 5. We wait. And we get 6. And the reason we wait, even though we could jump up there, lose the lightning shield, and get the hit, we wait because although there's a lightning shield literally at the start of this next stage, we don't want to use it. So we're not going to use it. Instead, we're going to skip it. Although, nice ring box there. Thanks. So we're just going to land on this segment here, take it out, spin dash. There's the lightning shield there, but we don't need it because we already have one. This allows us to spin dash, run our way through, get a big old jump off this, double jump up immediately. Tail's not there to troll me, which is wonderful. Let's see if I get bodied by the level. No, it was nice to me today. Thank you very much. We're now going to go into a section that I like to refer to as down, up, down. Because you want to go down, then you want to go up, then you want to go down. So we're going to land up to the very top section here. This is where we're going to go through a spin dash section. And we want to go down. So we go down there. And then you want to leave it and you want to go up. So you go up. And then you want to go down, which means you want to jump. So you go down the bottom right. Down, up, down allows us to get the fastest route through the stage here. It means we skip a couple of these rings that get in our way. It also means we don't get hit and bodied by anything that should kind of cause us a bit of problems. Like that subpixel. Oh, I tried it. I didn't have enough speed. And thankfully, that doesn't really lose any time because we're here anyway. So I'm just going to make sure I don't get bodied by that and don't get bodied by the penguin. And then they go bodied by that. And then away we go. So we tried to get the quick speedy through there. We didn't manage it. And now we have to do the boss without the lightning shield. Also without rings. Well done, me. I might die a second time. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to wait. Just get one hit here. Just get one hit here. Nice one, Tails. Thanks, Tails. Love you, bud. So not as quick as the boss would normally be there, but I had to play it a little bit safer. Because if I got frozen and didn't have Tails get me out in time, we would have died. But the squish happened. Alas, he became Pancake. And now, you know what pancakes are good for? Lunch. Time for lunch base, everybody. Into lunch base we go. You get the lovely yo-yo sample. Yo. Yo. Yo, yo. 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 I would be very surprised if this isn't the sample that Michael Jackson didn't like the sound of, but we love it and we think it's great. This is awesome. But yeah, we're going to run our way through this stage. This stage is really, really fun to do. It's actually my favorite to run through in Sonic 3 here, specifically Act 2, and you'll see why when we get there. We're going to use the fire shield just to try and get our way through this little section without getting bodied. Nice. No bodied. And then up to the top. There is a invincibility there, but we don't need no invincibility. And then we go through. Wait for it. Jump out. Don't get caught. Jump over the frog. Run down the bottom. Fire dash up to the top of the side there. And away we go. Grab ourselves the speedy shoes. Roll in the frog. Didn't really want to lose that right now, but that's all right. We're going to need to lose it at some point anyway. So we're going to about turn straight up to the left there because we cannot use the double jump strats. Well, you could, but I'm not good enough for it. So we're going to run our way through onto the teacup. Spins the teacup up, round, still using the speedy shoes. Lands on the segment. The speedy shoes is gone. The Orbinaut iframes are there. I'm just going to grab this for safety. Where is it? It's there. Nice. Don't want to get squished by it. Didn't know which cycle I was on. Because normally, you get hit by those springs there to lose the fire shield. Spin dash, jump, wait, jump, wait, jump, wait, jump. Jump, 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 jump. And then round to the bottom side here. Again, the 3 ones, they drop quicker. They've got more weight to them. They drop faster than the 2s. Insta shield protects me from the frog as we then run our way through and down to the bottom here. Try and get past that before they meet, which we did. Spin dash our way through to the end. And then we get a nice big cutscene with Knuckles. He's still being a numpty at this point. Just got to wait for that because that platform wasn't quite down in time. You, Knuckles, what's that you've got? A bomb? Well, fudge. He runs away, thinks he's still doing good. Doesn't get us, though. And we get to go, babe. Yep, way to go, Knucklehead. Way to go. As the Knucklehead does what he does. And we go 1. And we go 2. And we go 3. And we go 4. And we go 5. And we go 6. Trust me, it's not even the most riveting boss in the game. There's worse. And you're about to get it very soon. So we take the boss there as we go through it. We are now going to jump into Act 2, which is my favorite stage of Sonic 3 here. We're going to have a little bit of fun with it. We're going to run our way down here. We're going to make sure we don't get sub-pixels. Yay! No sub-pixels! Let's go! Because this stage is just fun to do because of the amount of movement that's in it. It's all very, very smooth, very speedy, very fun with big old jumps like this that if you time them right, they're just wonderful. Deliberate damage boost through there, because then I can just use that to get down this section, hopefully, without getting caught. Nope, still got caught. Give me that ring. Ooh. That's fine. There's a set of rings here I can grab instead. Down the bottom, we're going to do about turn on ourselves. Make sure I don't get caught in the wall there by moving too fast. If we get caught in one of the dastardly speed traps, we have to restart the stage from the beginning, which is bad. Take out that enemy, get a bit of air, do a single tap spin dash on the secret spring, jump to grab the bubble shield, and then from the bubble shield, we bounce our way through. Use the bubble shield here so we can take Tails' route. Because coming up this segment here, do not hit them until now. Big bounce. Using the extended bubble bounce there, you can hit the enemy, get a nice big bounce, goes up to Tails' route that only he's supposed to be able to take because he can fly. And that allows me to skip all of Sonic's portion of the level. We then just get straight over to the boss, who's going to fire a bunch of cannonballs at us. And then I get to go and see if I can find my magic pixel. So we're going to go through, down this one. Round up, in, through, jump so I don't go too high in the air. Invincibility never lasts long enough anyway. And then away we go. So then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Boss is gone. Into the Eggmobile. And away we go. And that's what you want to see. So now we're going to go our cutscene with our boy Knuckles. Ah, what are you doing? Wait for it. Oh no. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. He's now off for a swim because he messed up. So now we're going to go to the final boss of Sonic 3 and Knuckles here because unfortunately, when the games are joined together, even though it looks really cool and it's such an awesome thing, they had to remove big arms. So we don't get big arms. I am disappointed because I like big arms. Big arms is great. But we don't get big arms, but what we do get is hopefully in a position here. Can I get the right pixel? Let's find out. This might be the right pixel. So we're going to get a bunch of hits here. The question is if I'm in the right pixel. Oh, one too close. You can stand in that section and hit him with all the remaining hits without him getting the downward cycle. And away he goes. Which is very, very nice. And that is Sonic 3 complete. The final half of the game. You heard the ding. It means we reset and everything is fine as we now run in to Mushroom Hill. And there's not mushroom left of this run. So we're just going to run through it as quickly as we can because this is no emeralds. I don't have to worry about grabbing the emeralds. We ain't going to go to Hidden Palace until later in the run. Wheelie Tails. I'd say this is no time to be playing around, but that's a lie. That's a lie, and we know it. It's the perfect time to be playing around. Tails just bouncing on the mushroom there. So we're going to do those nice spin dashes here. We're going to deliberately charge a full spin dash around this loop, take us up the top route, jump after the spring to fall down, super bounce off the speed shoes box there. I forgot they were speed shoes. And then we run our way through the rest of the stage. Hit the red spring, carry the speed as much as we can off the mushrooms here. We just jump off the mushrooms rather than wait for the bounce because the bounce is slow. Big old launch off that immediately. Let's me go around the other side and then hopefully big jump up, straight round, and yeet. Did I get it? Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Boing, flip. Boing. And then top route, double ring box here. Don't need to worry about the rings on this one. In fact, I'll deliberately be taking damage against the boss. So I'm not going to get the fire shield here because we don't want it. Because we don't want to have a fire shield on it. But I'm going to leg it down to the boss arena. Going to get a couple of hits of the boss. And then I'll take deliberate damage. So we go 1, we go 2, we go 3. I then go 4. I go 5. I jump up, take damage. And then go 6. Again, the reason for the damage, lose the rings, lose the ring bonus, save the time, RTA. Also, if I can show you a magic trick, look how many rings I have. That's supposed to give me 10 rings. But what if... Oh, I didn't do it. You can hit that box quick enough where it will take the rings, put them in the inventory, and then remove them before it actually removes them from Act 1. So you just lose the rings. It doesn't give you the score. It doesn't give you the bonus. You just lose them. Boing. Boing flip. Big spring. So we're going to be taking a very large top route here. There's the bonus stage. Goodbye, bonus stage. Stay on the top route. Nice jump. Land on this. Hit the spring. Tails. Man loves his mushrooms. Jump off that. Jump off this. Go around here. Land it. Nice. Off the enemy. Don't get blown away by the chicken. Spin dash through. And then just hold the button. Hold the button until the last loop. 1, 2, 3. And jump. Off the mushroom. Off the mushroom. And does anybody have any WD-40? This pulley's really squeaky. It's not been oiled in a while. Anybody have some WD-40? It's a squeaky thing. It's very squeaky. So now we're going to jump through this section. We go 1, 2, we get the fire shield. We run it through this section. We go down, we wait, we jump. We on that instant fire shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the final 3 hits. We jump up. There's 6, there's 7, and there's 8, and the boss is done. And Subsonics, thank you for the raid. Welcome in to Retro Gaming Live TV's Retrothon 2026, where we are doing the Sonic block. And we're on Sonic and Knuckles of the first run here. So welcome in. As Argick had way too many rings, but it's lower than my time bonus, so that's fine. And then we do the reset again. This allows us to get a flying battery quicker than if we waited for the cutscene. And away we go. So in a flying battery zone, a nice fun one as we go through here. Down, round and in. As we go on this one too. Oh, no death attempt on Sonic 2. But Metro 3 wrecks it. Metro 3 always wrecks it, doesn't it? Metro 3's a butt. Good luck on your no death attempt in the video game. May you have better luck in Metro next time, because Metro's just a butt. So here we go. We're going to take some fun stuff. I'm going to make sure I do not do the fire dash strats here, because I am not in Sonic Mania, and I do not want to do what Tails just did. He just fell down and died. He will respawn. There he is. So we're going to fire shield off this. We're going to land down there. We're going to spin dash up, land round on, jump up, wait for the platforms. Good cycle. And then we're going to wait for this. That's there. That's nice. I'm going to wait. We're going to jump up and go over, jump up, go over. Fire dash our way through this segment. What am I at time-wise? 52. Should be all right, actually. No missiles are going to get us here. 1, 2, 3. I can't remember what time I'm actually needing to have on this one. I know in Sonic Mania it's 53. Ooh, squeaky bum time. Squeaky bum time. That's fine. We made it through. We got the top route. Almost gets the squinch. Ooh, that was tight. That's what I get for not reminding my time. Ooh, hey. Losing the shield, though, is fine. Because we can get ourselves back up to this top route, and we'll get a lightning shield as we go down through here. That was tight. Woo. Pucker up, everybody. That was close. And then we go through on this one. Wait for this. As we're then going to get full speed ahead to this stage's boss, which I like to call Why You Hitting Yourself Video Game The Boss, based on the movie, the opera, the stage show. It's Mr. Tickles. He's going to hit himself. Why you hitting yourself? Why you hitting yourself? He's going to do it again. Why you hitting yourself? 4. 5. 6. And he's gone. Hi, Mr. Tickles. Yeah, just bonk. You would think after the first time it would stop, but nope. Yeah, there should be 3 Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, the games by now, and we don't even have a single one of them yet. It's great, ain't it? Right, into Act 2. Act 2 is a really fun one. We have our lovely friend, Alan. So I don't need to get that lightning shield because I already have one still. We're going to use that just to navigate our way through here. We have the giant cylinders. They'll give us our moving platforms as we go through. Why are you hitting tails? I'm not hitting tails. I wouldn't do such a thing. I'm a good boy. So we're going to wait for this. We're then going to go the middle route here, which is dangerous because it does lead to the outside of the ship. The outside of the ship has a hole. Don't fall in the hole. Just do a single spin dash. You're fine. You don't have to worry about it. I know as a kid I panicked there, but we don't need to panic. Single spin dash takes us through up to this segment, and Tails got squished. So we're now going to jump up onto these little platforms. We're going to see if it takes us up. I'm going to see if I get a spin dash off it without getting caught. Nice. Lands us down. We're going to carry the lightning shield as far as I can, although I may lose it in an upcoming segment here. We'll see what happens. Jump off that. We don't need to hit that one. We come through here. And I lost it on that, but that's okay. Because now we can just use the insta shield to go through the fire. Not get crushed by them. Nice. Ah, every time, game. Right, you stay here, buddy. We're going to fall down there. Oh, none of us got bodied. Lovely. Nah, I'm just going to jump back this way. Thanks. So we're going to jump on these platforms. The platform will take us up. Here's Spider Alan. 07's in chat for Spider Alan. Or Spider Steve. Depending on which spider it is. Could be Alan. Could be Steve. Oh, that's my button. And then we come to the bottom. What we got here? Squishies. Ooh, 1 up, 1 down. 1 up, 1 down as we head to our boss. Oh, platform cycle was already up there. That's not what you want to see, but that's all right. As we're now going to come to the boss that we can't do anything against. In fact, it's basically a glorified cutscene. So we're just going to wait for this glorified cutscene to take place. I might do something I'm not supposed to do. I'm going to do a glitch. Not with that, I'm not. Nope, not let me do it. Okay. Wait, that's illegal. But if it's backwards, it counts. Oh, it's not letting me do it. And now I can do it. Oh, I wanted to go back through the laser, but it wouldn't let me do it. Me spin dashes aren't fast enough. No reverse boss clip for me. That's fine. I'll just show you the hidey hole instead. To the magical hidey hole of Flying Barry 2. So as we wait for the boss to come up, there's a hidey hole. Why the hidey hole is here, I've got no idea. But they fixed it in Origins. Boo! It's just a hidey hole. Tails, you don't want to be there, buddy. I told you you didn't want to be there, buddy. He may have got squished. He may have got squished, which is not good. Oh. One, two. And then he'll slide 9 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jump. 1, 2. 1, 2. Deliberate damage boost. 1 ring to rule them all. And away we go to Sandopolis. Keep an eye on the explosions. Oh look, there was a 4, 5, 6. Time for sand. It's coarse. It's rough. And it gets everywhere. But we're going to have to deal with it anyway. So we have Sando 1 here. It's a really fun stage. It's such a fun stage that we like to do it 8 times. Sometimes we even do it 100 times. If you're HUDs, you do it over 6,000 times. But I'm going to annoy you all when you see that moving block again on this. So we're going to spin dash our way through. We're going to take a nice mixture of the top, middle, and bottom route in this one. As we fall down towards the bottom area, but we're going to use these platforms to just take ourselves back up to the top here. Making sure we stay on the right part. Just a nice big spin dash jump off these things. Up the sandfall, wait for these platforms to move out the way. And then once they are out the way, we can run through the rest of the stage. We're going to get this big spin dash here. I'm going to just jump off it then, since I have flubbed it. When we land on this section, I wait, I spin dash, I jump off the hill. Takes us up to the enemy. Keep an eye on the block. It's a nose. You can see the 2 eye sockets, and then a nose. It's a wonderful nose. You'll see more of the nose block later on. As we then just run our way through here, we're going to take a little bit of a damage boost. No, we're not. Nice. Spin dash our way through. We're going to come down there. We're going to get a big bounce, big burst of speed. I'm going to wait. I'm going to... Oh, didn't get the jump as we go through it. So I'm going to run back and hit that spring again. Then hopefully get the jump there. Oh, but it ate my height. One more time. Third time's the charming. There you go. Third time's the charming indeed. Just had to invoke Sonic Heroes, and apparently the game says, okay, you can pass. We're going to fall down here. Tails gets hit with the spikes. We run our way through. As we're then going to go and head to the boss and take Dwayne The Rock Johnson for a walk. Doing, doing. So down the hole here, we're going to land, not on the spikes, over the platform, spin dash through, see where it's at, and wait for the giant rising pyramid. And then just take our boss for a walk. This boss is going to pop out. You cannot damage the boss himself. But there's a nice pile of quicksand right here. So we're going to take the boss and we're just going to walk him literally into the quicksand while we wait for this to happen. So it just goes thunk thunk. And we just wait. And it goes thunk thunk. And we just wait. I mean, what? What? No. No, we're fine. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's just another auto-scroller, but technically not auto-scroller. Oh, who am I kidding? It is totally an auto-scroller. Get in the hole. And he's in the hole. And now we get to play arguably the hardest stage in the game, and one that probably a lot of runners don't enjoy. It's Sando 2. Because what's worse than sand? More sand. Oh, dang it. Into the inside of the pyramids, where there's loads of mazes and loads of shenanigans and a lot of annoying things that are just going to get in our way here. Plus, we're going to get the ghosts. The ghosts are going to come and get you. They're going to grab you by the ghoulies and they're like, oh, it's the ghosties. As we run our way through here. So we're going to go up, we're going to grab a lightning shield. Lightning shield is going to hopefully allow us to save some time in the later part of the level. Unfortunately, we've released the ghosts. Dun dun dun. Thankfully, we'll never see the ghosts actually at full height, so we should be fine. Once we do the double jump pass here, we just double jump up here, and that skips that maze. We then run our way through here, push this block to full, because that's going to open up a passageway for us. We spin dash right up and then jump on this side, fall down, use the lightning shield jump to land on the platform. Tails managing to fall all the way down, hitting springs that are useless to him. As we then double jump our way up. Where is my platform? My platform is moving up. This is nice. Where is my enemy? Is my enemy going to troll me? He is going to troll me. He's right there. Make sure you don't get hit by him. Ah, yeah, that was close. That was close. Ooh. All right, we got the ghosties here. They're coming up. They're getting big. You can see they're getting very strong now. They're getting very spooky. But we don't have to worry about that. We can just wait. We can jump off this and then double jump up here. Double jump up here. Go and hit the sand so it starts rising. Pull the lever so the ghosties disappear. And then get back in time for the sand to rise up. Oh, Tails is here. Bye, Rings. Oh, hi, Rings. So this stage is a vertically wrapping stage. It will vertically wrap top and bottom. There are no kill planes like there are on other stages. In a glitchless run, in a glitched run, we would be using that to our advantage. However, in a glitchless run, the only thing we can do is make the rings go around and around. It does nothing, really. It's just a bit of fun. So now we're going to raise up all the sand here and get past the Sando police here. Because if they're going to come after us, we don't want to get caught. So grab that. And then grab that. And then we go up. And then we go in. And we don't jump on the top of that. Because if you jump on the top of that lever, those blocks are low enough down that they will squish you. And that's bad. Still, keeping a hold of my lightning shield right now, which is very good. I'm going to see where my platform is. My platform is there. I'm going to double jump it. Didn't get it. That's unfortunate. I'm going to wait again. Nope, too early. Third time. There you go. Would have liked to have got up there a little bit quicker, but I didn't time my jumps correctly, so that's all right. Still going to fall down. We're going to see where that is. Oh, nice. Not actually losing time because we made it through the cycle anyway. Bye, Tails. Bye, Tails. Told you. Oh, I almost lost my shield. Woo! That was close, but we're okay. We still have it because we want to keep it for the upcoming section just before this bit. So there's a segment coming up here where we are going to want to do a double jump to get over a cycle and not wait on platforms. Imagine having to carry a shield all the way through the level to get one, like, 5-second bit of time save. Couldn't it be me? Except for it is, and it's right here. And it doesn't matter because the platform cycle was fine anyway. God damn it, game. The platform cycle was fine anyway, so keeping the lightning shield was irrelevant. Nah, not like this. I was trying to be smart and everything, and the platform cycle was totally fine. Into the boss we go. As we fall down. Oh, I missed that. Into the boss we go. Uh-oh, big ghosties. Bye, ghosties. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No boss fight. No music. Job's done. Bye-bye. 336 is still a solid stage. Should have took damage, though. That's a lot of rings. That's a big ring bonus. Should have... Oops. Should have lost that. That's my bad. That's my bad. Now to my favorite zone. It's lava beef. Lava beef. The beef is really good. Thank you for not trolling me, Subpixels. So under the third stalagmite there, it could fall down and it can squish you. Just ask Huds about it. Other than that, we're going to run through our stage here. We're going to grab ourselves the fire shield that's going to get maximum value in this stage because it's going to protect us from the lava and the fire and the projectiles, as well as giving us a really nice big boost of speed. Our fire shield is just up here. We're going to take that. We're going to run with it. Is Tails going to troll me, or is he going to be a good boy? Hey, he's a good boy. Let's go. So he can spin left or he can spin right. If he spins left, he's a good boy. If he spins right, he's trolling you. Yeah, lava beef, because I did my splits one day, and instead of typing reef, I typed beef. And now we call it lava beef. So we're going to run on the spin dash platforms here. We're going to use the fire shield just to bonk our way through all of this. Climb up the giant crushers that are in our way. Make sure we don't... Oh, made it through. Very nice. Lands on the button. Go to jump in. Make sure we don't get caught there. We're going to wait for that. Nice. It's away. Do not hit the spring. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 rings. Go the bottom route in the stage this time, because the bottom route is actually faster if you can make it through. And then run our way through the segment. We're going to get Indiana Jones in a second. So we're going to go for the Temple of Doom. I'm going to wait for that. It comes through and then leg it! Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom. The giant boulder's coming for you. I don't even know if it was in Temple of Doom. It's just the one that I can remember. Going to hit the spring to go up to the top here. We're going to then bounce off that, hit the button. Hold the down button when we roll here, so we don't get crushed. Lovely. Tails got burnt. Runs our way up and in. Make sure we don't get crushed by these. And then navigate our way through. Ooh, nice one. And then we're deliberately going to lose our fire shield, unfortunately. Going to lose it on this section here. So just twang. And the reason we want to lose it is because we want our insta shield for the boss. So there's a boss coming up. It's going to have 2 segments. It's going to have 2 giant wiggly boys. Here's our 2 giant wiggly boys. They fire projectiles. We take out the wiggly boys and a giant metallic handle appear. But if I'm standing in the right spot in the level for 5 jump, we get 1, we get 2, we get 3. And if I stand in this spot in the level again, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jump. 1, 2, 3. And then, as if by magic, a fire shield! Ta-da! I'm not going to keep a hold of this to the stage. I really want to, but I'm not going to be able to do it, which is bad. So we're going to go through it. We're going to take this and go with it. And I'm going to see if I can hold this towards the end. It would be nice if I can, but Argick shields, we generally don't last too long together, unfortunately. So we've got the spiky balls. Run through them. We're going to wait. We're going to jump on this section, not get squished. Run, jump up 1, jump up 2, jump up 3. Very nice. We're going to come through here. Jump up 1, jump up 2. This is going to make us on the cycle. And then we go through 1. We go up 2. Lovely. Ooh, didn't get enough height there. That's okay. There's going to be an invincibility up here. We're going to take advantage of said invincibility. And then we're going to run it down. Really whiffing on those ring bonuses. The ring bonus is better to be big there than lose another entire cycle on the hand. So some of them I do want to take damage. Some of them I don't if it makes the boss slower. It's one of those things you've got to really weigh up your options of, is it worth losing a second or two against losing an entire cycle in the boss? Probably not. But I do get what you mean. Whoop. Secret hole. And then fire dash. No, I said fire dash. That way. Wait for it. Jump down. Lovely. Do not lose this lightning shield. This lightning shield is important. So we traded our lightning shield for traded our fire shield for our lightning shield, which is really important for the next upcoming section because we have platforms and moving platforms. And moving platforms are protected by fire. Ooh. There we go, that's fine. Nice navigation. So we're going to wait. We're just going to double jump our way up here. We're going to run into our boy Chuckles. Oh, Knuckles. How you doing, buddy? Oh, that's right. You're having a great time. As we go into thrilling gameplay. Thrilling gameplay is another auto-scroller. Wrapped in a boss fight. Wrapped in another auto-scroller. So we're going to do the start of this one here. He's going to fire a whole bunch of missiles at us. And he's going to take out all these platforms. It is literally thrilling gameplay. Shoutouts to Flying Fox for coining this term. That's where they're going to run our way up the top here. He's going down into the lava. He's like, nyam, 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 nyam. You can't hit me. And I'm like, just watch me, buddy. This is legitimately one of the worst bosses in classic Sonic history. Not only do you have to wait for the auto-scrolling at the start here, but when you manage to make it down, you've then got to wait for approximately 14 hits on this boss. Yep. I can't do anything to speed this boss up. And this boss is invincible to me. So why is he firing mines that can damage himself? Literally, this would be a stalemate. But no. If he just didn't fire those mines, he would be fine. But nope, he's taking himself out. Good job, Eggman. Good job, buddy. Good job. It's 3 every cycle. We gotta wait for him to go left and right, left and right, left and right. And then he gets 2 and you're just like, okay, fine, thanks, great. But yeah, literally nothing more we can do on this one. Maybe the mines... He's just hoping you'll fall before he does. I have a fire shield. It's physically impossible for me to fail right now. I could lose it, though. It makes the boss more engaging, I guess. We do. We have Sonic and Argick. And thrilling gameplay. Actually, do you know what? I will lose it. For one reason. And one reason only. So I can do this. And make Casey Finn really happy. And then hit the boss. Oh, no. I got you going. Got you going. But there we go. That is Labyrinth. That is the slowest boss in classic Sonic history complete. As we now leg it off to the Hidden Palace to show Knuckles the error of his ways. And that, buddy, you've been duped the entire time, mate. It's not you, it's him. You really gotta find a better husbando. I'm happy as long as you save time. Well, we're definitely saving some time. And here comes Knuckles. Oh, nice ball, mate. Oh, no. 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 Oh, yeah. And now, when Knuckles had some sense knocked back into him, he realizes that Robotnik was here to steal the Master Emerald all along. So, well, he goes up there and says, "Here, you put my emerald back down here. What are you doing to me on this one?" We're going to see the anatomy of an echidna. The anatomy of echidna. If you have a look on top of the lovely emerald there, you'll see that for some reason, the anatomy of an echidna is a butt head. Thanks, Supersonic. Why did you tell us this? I'm going to do a slinky. 1 slinky. 2 slinky. 3 slinky. Ah, ah, ah. Oh, baby, a triple. Let's go. Og's a butthead. Can confirm I am a butthead. But not as majestic as Knuckles is. I'm sorry. Knuckles is a far more majestic butthead. as now we go into Sky Sanctuary. We're into the end game here, where we have Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails all waiting for Knuckles to gain some energy so he can get us access to his island. Because right now he said, nah. So we're just going to wait for him to go through there. I'll validate the run. I'll lose time. Did you know that if you stop at Knuckles and bow, he says, go away. Go away. And now I missed the cycle. I hope you're happy. You can bow to Knuckles and he says, I get it. Go away. As we grab our lightning shield and we mess with the clouds. And we run our way up here and we get the fun with the double jumps off the egg robos, off the platforms. And hopefully do a lovely little skip here. So we're going to get to the first boss, but not do the first boss. Jump at the plus sign. Oh, too far. Well, now we're going to do it again. We're going to go and do it again. We're going to run. We're going to double jump up there. We're going to keep the lightning shield at least, so we still get to try it a second time as we land in this, as we're going to run our way through. Thankfully, one of the enemies won't respawn, but I went a little bit too quickly on my jump there. Actually, if I fell off, I was a bit too late on my jump, so roll under them. Go back again. Try this again. There you go. Get the jump. No, did it again. What? Okay, my spin dashes are too good. Jump. Bounce. There's what you want to do. It would have been quicker if I fought the boss instead. Jeez. So we're now going to go through, do the double jumps up, make sure we navigate our way through the rest of the stage. Don't get caught by that. Run our way through before the enemy comes out. Land on the cloud. Wait for the swinging platform to appear. And then see if I can keep a hold of it here. Can I? No. I'm not good at it. So I'm going to jump. Nah, I lost it. It's fine. Lightning shield it is. Mecha, why are you Sonic 2? Why are you doing Sonic 2? What is this? What is this? You're Sonic 2. Right, we're going to go through it now. We're going to not have our lightning shield to navigate our way through this one quickly, but it's fine because I have a giant laser beam that apparently despawned. So we're going to just run our way up to the top here. Not going to get into the clouds because the angle is not quite right, but that's okay. As we spin over one side, head off that, bounce around the other side, jump down the moving platforms here, off the cloud, and up we go. And then spin dash to our boss fight. Now, there are two ways we can do this boss fight. I'm going to see if the swag strat works. It requires the boss to be nice to me. Will he be nice to me? Let's find out. If I position myself correctly and the boss is nice to me, I'll get 4 hits. The boss is not nice to me. So you can line yourself up there where if he turns around like he did there, you can get a nice amount of hits and take the boss out. Unfortunately, he was not nice to me. He put his spikes at me and I took damage. So it's fine. But now we're going to our final 2 acts of the game into the Death Egg itself. I hope you've all enjoyed this run. We have the 2 hardest stages back to back. But then that is going to be the end of this trilogy run. But only the beginning of the Sonic block. We're going to have more Sonic runners that you're going to get to enjoy throughout the retro years here. So please stick around for them. You'll have a good time with it. As you want me to go through, I'll do some Sean Connery on the commentary for you here. You see, with Sean Connery, all you've got to do is emphasize on the ashes you see there. As we then run through the level that you've got going on here, you have a little bit of Sean Connery going on. Unfortunately, my heritage has said, Gunny no do that, and has taken away my lightning shield. So I'll have to go find another lightning shield for you there. Are you happy with how this goes, Peter here? As he takes the damaged bush, as we then go up into the hush there, as we go through. So, we take the bounces on this, fall down the other side, and then away we go. Lightning shield is back. We're going to run our way through into the Gravitron with it, and then hopefully not get crushed on the other side. So we're going to go down, through, around, under the giant eggs here. Wait for this spinny platform. As long as I have 1 lightning shield, that's all I need. And then we fall down there. Don't get caught by it. Get out of the corner, buddy. Double jump up, double jump down, double jump, don't go hit my ground. Because as long as I have the lightning shield, I am protected by these. Make sure I hit the checkpoint, double jump into the Gravitron. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, dang it, 3 bounce. Need an extra bounce. There's the 3 bounce. And then do the bounces on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Please don't kill me. No squishy. Let's go. And then we go round up on onion rings. Womp, 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 womp. And then double jump up the top with the lightning shield. And then avoid the rest of these because the onion rings are slow. They look cool. They make funny noises, but unfortunately, they're slow. We don't want them, and we want to go down. I shouldn't need the checkpoint for Red Eye here, but let's see if I'll regret that. Red Eye's phase 1. He's got a number of balls rotating around, and we're going to just jump on the bounce of the head here. We're going to try and dodge the spikes that come out. I will likely get hit by the last set of spikes. Yep, every time. But then I'm going to wait for Tails to come over this side. We're going to jump on the platform. We're going to then jump on the boss. And hopefully... That's 5 hits. 6, 7, 8. Nice! Good damage boost. Good boss fight. We take those. That was lovely. And then into the final stage. Death Egg Act 2. Where we put everything that we have learned together in one big old level. We're going to try and carry a lightning shield through it as far as we can. We'll see if we can pull it off. Or if we're going to run into some trouble here. Let's find out. So we run our way through. Leg it all the way over and up in. We're going to grab our lightning shield from here. And then hopefully not get bodied by the enemy that's right down these stairs. Jump. Didn't get bodied. Lovely double jump. Got through there. Didn't get hit by it. Into this section. Into the secret tunnel, but don't get the rings. Never mind, I got the rings. Too much of a spin dash there. A little bit too much oomph. Do not get squished. Hey, bitty, bitty. I was going to blame Tails, but I can't blame Tails. That's me. So now I'm upside down, and I'm shieldless. Or am I? Let me go down there, please. Thanks. Nice one, game. Now I have to use this to get back. Ooh! There you go. Lightning shield replaced with bubble shield. Bubble shield will have to do the job. Backup strats. Always know your backups. In the hope. Goodbye. What's worse, shieldless or maidenless? I definitely think maidenless. But shieldless is pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Like, shieldless, I can still make it through. Maidenless means you're stuck at level 1 all the time, and that's bad. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna use the lightning shield to do a big old bounce. But then we're gonna come over the other side. We're gonna flip back upside down the right way. Yep, that's right. Flip back upside down the right way. And then we're gonna run our way through here. But this one we can just bounce up and we don't have to worry about it. This one we have to get a little bit of room. But then if I've done it correctly, I just go like this. Damage boost my way up there. And I don't have to wait on those platforms, which is nice. Lovely. And then spin, round, up, and through. And down. Whoop, 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 whoop. The correct backup is bonus stage for new shield. No. The correct backup is there's another shield in the stage. Wait for the onion rings. Pass by the onion rings. Do not activate them. Do not hit the spikes. Head down to our last little segment of the run here before we go into double boss fight back to back. With this coming up here, we get one. Get our lightning shield. We carry that with us. This will take us into Uru Ball and the Malicious Fingers. And hopefully Tails will not troll us. So we go through in round here, down. On this one here, round 1. Round 2. Checkpoint for safety. Round 3. Hello, Uru Ball. Flip ourselves upside down. Nice, easy strat for this one. The moment the boss drops his little ball, spin into it. Like that. And as long as you spin into it, it'll hit him every time. And there's nothing you need to do about it. Ooh, whoop. Ooh, whoop. Ooh, whoop. And now you can't unhear that. Ooh, whoop. Ooh, whoop. Ooh, whoop. Doomsday is the best secret boss. I love Doomsday. Doomsday is fantastic. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing Doomsday in this run because I didn't get the Chaos Emeralds, which is not great, but, you know, it is what it is. But no Doomsday, unfortunately. Love Doomsday, but we're not allowed it. And now, into the Malicious Fingers. As we run our way through to the boss, the fingers were coming. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Quickest way to take out the fingers. Spin dash into them. Start in the middle here. Do a spin dash. It's a whole bunch of them. Do it again. Tails went off screen. Good job, buddy. And then just rinse and repeat until all the fingers are gone. Or if they're Cadbury's, just give them to my brother and he'll eat them all. Oh, that's not going to hit you. It did. Nice. Everybody over this way. It's time for the nose. This is why we tell you to blow your nose, because if you don't, it's going to feel very fiery. Tails hit the boss. This one. And Tails is going to get hit by the fire. Tails is going to troll me. Tails, what are you doing, buddy? That's fine. We still got it in 2 cycles. Tails, do not the troll. As we're coming up to the end of the run here, I'm going to jump onto the boss. Tails is going to troll me. Run away. 5 hits. 6. Thanks, game. 6 hits. Let's see if we can get 7 and 8 together. Oh, I didn't get them together. And as the screen fades to white, that is time, and GG's on a classic Sonic Trilogy run there. Complete in a very nice under 2-hour estimate there. Very happy about that. I hope you all enjoyed the run. That's been Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and Knuckles. All back-to-back. Glitchless, or as glitchless as the game allows. If you liked this run and you like your Sonic runs, make sure you stick here with Retro Gaming Live. We've got plenty more coming up in their Sonic box. But also come over to me, twitch.tv/Argick. We are trying to get a top 10 time in all mainline Sonic games. That's 2D, 3D, handheld. You'll get a nice dose of nostalgia. You'll see some of the new stuff and the fan games as well. We're doing all sorts of Sonic and that, alongside indie games and whatever challenges I think up in this noggin of mine. But for now, that is going to be it for me. We're going to get set up for our next run. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. I hope you've all had an amazing time. But for now, have a good one, and I'll catch you next time. Stay hydrated. And we're clear. GG's, everybody. GG's. Oh, that was good. I like that. That went really well. That went really well. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you all had a great time with that. I know I did. Big shout outs to Shez here, who has been doing amazing work chatting with people on YouTube and Twitch. Just let you all know that we're doing a marathon run and answering your questions and that as well. So, Shez, big thank you for that. I appreciate you immensely. Mega Frogzilla, Overlord PL as well. Or sorry, Overlord PL. Thank you all for watching that one too. But yeah, Overlord, you're mentioning Sonic Adventure. I do speedrun Sonic Adventure. I may speedrun it at some point. Overlord, I don't know if you're still here, but if you are still here, if you are available, the next Sunday, you will get to see Sonic Adventure on this channel. You will get to see a lot of games on this channel next Sunday, because we're going to be doing a big, massive speed run. Although you'll have to come and watch us on YouTube, because I won't be allowed to stream on Twitch that day, because it's Twitch front page, and you're not allowed to multi-stream if you're doing front page. But yeah, so Mega Frogzilla and everybody else on YouTube, like Nick Chinchill, everybody else, MSR, that I know is watching too, and we'll see how it goes. Make sure you are on Twitch on Sunday next week, because we're going to be doing a very, very interesting run for Twitch front page, which will be nice. It'll be great. It'll be fun. Yeah. It is a game. Try that again. Nah, I'm not trying that again. I'm going like blah, 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 blah. But yeah, we're going to be doing that. But no, what did I say? Thursday? I meant Sunday. It's the last Sunday of the month. The 26th. Sunday the 26th. We're doing a nice big Twitch. I said, come to YouTube as you're not allowed to stream on Twitch. Other way about. Come to Twitch as I'm not allowed to stream on YouTube. Yeah, that's right. I'm on Twitch front page and I'm not allowed to stream on Twitch. I meant the other way about. Come to YouTube. Go from YouTube to Twitch because I'm not allowed to multi-stream on Twitch. We'll do that one. It'll be fun. But yeah, we're going to be doing stuff on that one. Oh, we have SOD coming in as well. Again, a big thank you to everybody. I need to actually give you all big thank yous too on this one. As we go through on this, let me just give the big thank yous to everybody from this. So, earlier in the run, Supersonic, thank you for the 42 months. Gamers for the 8-month resub. Devil Dante for the 100 bits. Gamers for the 200 bits. No, I was not going to wear my Sonic onesie on this. Zen Slayer for the 63-month resub as well. It is appreciated. All of the follows that have came through. Gogatron for the 10 community gift subs. As he said it was for the triple ones. I played Warhammer with them on Tuesday. And I kid you not, we were rolling in a dice tray and we legitimately got 3 ones in a row on a D6. 3 ones. It was bogus. To the point that we rolled a 1. I went, I'm allowed to re-roll this. I rolled it again. It was another 1. He went, use one of your command points so you can re-roll it a 3rd time. I went, if I do that, it'll roll a 1 again. He went, no, it won't. If it does, I'll gift you a sub. And we rolled it, and it was another 1. It was 3 ones. So now he's gifted 10 subs to it. So thank you for that, Gogatron. 3 ones. It was so great. Oh, it kind of sucks. It's like, God dang it. But it's a pain in the butt. But there you go. Vitex, thank you as well for the 4 months there. Also, Yoshi Chief for the raid. Aneurysm for the raid. And, of course, Saudi for the raid too. Thank you all for the raids, for the support. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you've all enjoyed this marathon run. It's very rare that you get to see a marathon run on the channel. Normally, marathon runs are just on the marathon run there. But because they allowed restreaming to it, it was like, I'm gonna do that one too. It's Hydro City. Hydro means water. City means city. And that's where it's staying. That's where it is for me. But thank you very much, all of you, for that. And to everybody that's came and followed from the events and that as well. It'll be good fun. Mega Frogzilla, no offense if you need them for your livelihood currently. What is it you're talking about there, bud? What is it you're talking about there on that one? Because there are something that I need to do. But there will be practice of many things. Many things. Oh, tomorrow's going to be Sonic CD again. It's going to be Sonic CD in the morning with a surprise in the afternoon. And some Crash Bash in the evening, which is going to be a good one. Tell the people I used to watch on Twitch I still like them. If they go anywhere other than Twitch, you'll still watch them. Oh, that's appreciated. Yeah. I mean, Twitch is where I make most of my money to be full-time. I'm slowly growing on YouTube. Keyword there being slowly. It would help if I actually uploaded to it, which I am preparing to do. It's going to be dangerous when it happens, but it will happen. But we are going to be doing that as well, which is going to be fun. It's not Sonic CD at 420 FPS, I promise you. But yeah, no, Mega Frogzilla, if you're able to watch on Twitch, even if it's just a lurk, even if you don't sign in, you'll get to see some really cool stuff on Sunday. You will get to see it, which is great. Understandable. I don't think they support it, but they did the ads, which were really bad, and oh, we all complained about those massively. And I've not seen them since, which is good. But that is totally understandable and absolutely, you know, just ice in that. Yeah, completely agree with you on that one. But yeah, this is my full-time job. I can't just up and jump off of Twitch, unfortunately. But yeah, no, that's understandable, bud. That is understandable. But anyway, that is going to be it for us. Thank you very much for watching. It is a bit of an early finish for me because it was a bit of an early start. We are going to go over to our good friend, Huds, who is currently doing a very curious stream as he looks over and just sees him falling for 100+ meters as he's playing Curiosity. Think Only Up, but with cats. And he's doing it with his good friend RPG. So we're going to go and raid them. We're going to have fun with it. I will catch you all later on. Thanks for joining. I'll see you all later. Good night, everybody.